Okay, give me a second to check if everything is alright. Because I did set this up quite hastily, so there could be a lot of stuff I messed up. So give me a second, that seems fine, game running fine. How about I have to alt out the stream apps because I only brought my other monitor, one monitor with me. So I'm a different place right now. Like I went to my parents' home to help them do stuff. So yeah, might as well like check if I can stream here. Why is there a fly? Goodbye, sir. Come on, come on. Like come on down so I can like slap you. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, sweet. So hopefully everything works. Maybe I should like open it on my phone just so I can like check up on stuff. Actually yes, let me just give me a second. I need to open it on my phone so I can like keep track of everything. Okay, where is it? No. Yes. Keep track on it like this. I can't use that. Okay, start my phone later. There we go. That should deal with that. Just some quick. Oh, no problem. I guess could be also problem solving, but more like. Oh, sorry about that. Just some quick fixing. No, I don't need this. So yeah, sweet. So yeah, I kind of wanted to finish this like an event. So might as well do that. Do I need anything? Yeah, that seems about fine. Oh, I'm that tired though, so reading is gonna be a pain. Oh, I can hear myself on the phone. I hate that so much. Why didn't I mute the phone? There we go. Oh, Hazel, good morning. Off to work. Good morning. I don't have work today. I'm taking a couple days off. I'm sorry on a day off. And look at you frowning like that. Is something bothering you? Getting bullied at the Notorium Hall. I told you, it may look like a decent place to work, but it's a total misery over there. Here, Hazel, I just bought some cupcakes. Take some. Let your worries go. I could use some cupcakes right now. Like, they would actually help quite a bit. Just... Yep, all fine. It doesn't matter if work is bothering you. It's just a job. Don't think about it on your day off. Besides, aren't you still a trainee? If the ceiling caves in, it's gonna crush all your bosses up top before it even reaches you. Don't make it so hard on yourself. Cheer up, it's not worth getting upset over. Not worth it, huh? Still letting it bother you, huh? Anyway, I'ma get going. Thanks for the cupcakes. It's an early morning that couldn't be more normal. Hardly anyone on the streets yet. But it shouldn't take much longer for the crowds to form and the usual hustle and bustle to return. This is exactly what Lateran life is. How about the crepe? No thanks, I've got those cupcakes. It's you! Oh, he's still there, undoing. What voice did I give him? Like, I can't remember. Probably something chill like, the crepe shop on the corner there only sells 200 of their signature crepes each day. You need to get up early to have a chance at buying one. Thankfully, their horns haven't changed. Their horns haven't changed. Give me a... God damn it. Oh, Lord. Oh, why? Like, will you please just land so I can annihilate you? What are you doing here? I'm out for a walk. In a city that has an arrest warrant out for you. Sure. What happened to the people at the Ecclesia Requentum? They're all in a safe place. Once everything is over, they'll leave Laterano with me. Where to? Who knows? Are you going to take Cecilia with you? No, she left. How did you... There's something she must do. It must seem trivial right now, but she's found her path and she will continue down it, overcoming obstacles we could never overcome, dragging into predicaments that we wouldn't dare to face, and making it to faraway places that we could never imagine. What are you talking about? Relax, Brother Reason. She's far more brilliant than you and I could ever dream to be. But she might need you. Why me? I'm nothing special. This is pretty embarrassing to... Oh, why? Get down on the ground. But I was playing hero with Vandenberg the whole time. I told my word is my bond and I wouldn't mind losing my job. But after I got home last night, I spent the whole night freaking out about everything that happened. A mixed Lord Sancta from an angel I got to the conference at the Basilica, the Sarkas, and the strange heretic group. How did I get mixed up in all of this? I thought I just wanted a decent job. A desk job would be all better. I would go to work and leave on time, live a quiet, peaceful life. I figured that'd be pretty good for me. Everything that happened the last couple of days could be like an interlude. I should count myself as lucky for being able to get away from it before it's too late. And in a couple decades I can tell stories about it to my friends. That'd be a pretty solid life, wouldn't it? Maybe I shouldn't even be talking to you right now. I should just run and run. Aren't you going to run then? There's no need to fool yourself. How am I supposed to know what is it that I really want? You and Cecilia both asked the same question. She asked you that too. Phrased a little differently. And how did you answer? I told her a story. Suddenly feeling I shouldn't listen to you. Why? I just get the sense that you know how to influence people. What if you're about to sucker me into something here? As long as you don't want to, you won't be. That sounds awfully sketchy though. I'm here only to give you a message. What comes next is for you to decide. Sina is going to the old bell tower. What is she doing there? Saying her goodbyes. Wait, what? Wait, what? That sounds fucking ominous. What do you mean saying her goodbyes? Oh, hi Luna. Yeah, I decided I might as well, even though like it's a struggle to even keep my eyes open, but yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, better. Did I like skip a page? Like the story seemed to have moved forward without me noticing. Are you dying? I mean, feeling like utter shit. Like my hands hurt, my legs hurt, my body hurts, everything hurts. And I just had the perfect opportunity to squash a fly and I let it pass by. Come on. Here. Come on. On my hand. Come on. Ha ha ha, dead. Beautiful. Okay, now the last pest has been dealt with. I can finally lay in peace. Is something wrong? Oh, Cecilia, aren't you scared? Walking the streets alone by yourself this early in the morning? Where are those friends of yours? Oh, Oren found her. Oh no. Guide, it's Oren. No matter. We'll see what he's planning for us. By the way, how's the stream going? Because I just set up everything like hastily without like checking if all the settings are right. I hope they are all good. There is something I need to do here. You're so little, but you have lots of big ideas going around in your head, huh? I really don't get what that guy's thinking, but sorry, little girl, I can't let you go. Are you taking me to the Basilica? The Basilica? No, Cecilia, I can't let you go to the Basilica. As long as you don't go to the Basilica and the old man, you can go anywhere. At first, I thought it wouldn't be so bad if Anduin took you away. He's had a change of heart, but it's no biggie, I'll do it myself. It would be bad if I go to the Basilica. It's good. It's good. 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 Oh my lord. Luna, what have you been drinking today? It's hard to say, Cecilia, hard to say. You're actually really important to me, you know? Fury and I were friends a long time ago, but still. Anyway, your very existence is much more useful than whether it is you're thinking up in your little brain. If we put you to good use, oh you motherfucking bastard, you could be the greatest danger to Matran City in a long time. After all, you're a Sarkas, but you also became a Sancta. I don't really want to put Amaterano in danger, but need some leverage that can influence things, the bargaining chip that I can use in a deal. And you could be such a precious bargaining chip, I wouldn't want to see you lose your effectiveness over a tiny little threat. I don't understand what you're saying. You don't need to understand, Cecilia. I'm just trying to show you that I'm sincere. I won't do anything to get you hurt. I'm never one to resort to violence. If peace is an option, that is. It doesn't matter what you want to do, not now. Could you move out of the way? I'm going to that bell tower. Didn't you hear? She wants you to get out of her way. What, you were like disinfecting your insides or what? Like drinking spiritus or whatever. Spiritus, how is it called? Mr. Hazel, you came. Yes, Cecilia, I promised to help you find your mama and be there when you said goodbye to her, right? Ah, this is so touching. I makes blood grow between a rock and a hard place with an executor who's true to his word. Am watching the Latran soap opera of the year? Makes me want to clap for you too. I really need to read this story. Didn't you read it already? But, if I could, I would rather not be the villain here. This is no fun. Oh, kaboom. Mr. Hazel! Sancta can't point their guns at their own kind, but violence comes in other forms. So that's no hill to die on, right? Now, Cecilia, go. The bell tower is straight ahead. Why didn't you read the story? But I'll promise you one more thing. I'll be fine. Alright. I'll wait for you at the top, Miss Hazel. Sorry. Don't lazy. Why? It's not like the story is as long as the Bible, but it's still worth reading. Very nice, you came prepared. I didn't expect you to be able to hold me here. But still, even if I don't like screwing around with empathy, I can feel the fear in you. David, have you ever considered that we might be walking the same road here? We're definitely not right now, at least. Show me what you got, then. Have you even realized the weight of the burden you're trying to shoulder? Didn't want to read at the moment. And knowing you, you probably will not even read it at all. You are gonna look for a TLDR, so you can't be bothered to read all of it. Can that trainee executor really hold Oren there? Oren's not taking this seriously, and Hazel isn't a notorious home executor right now. He's not actually an obstacle to Oren. Actually, guide. While I would never go against your decision, I can't say I really agree with this. Celia should stay with the Pathfinders. It's not only for us, but for her sake too. That isn't my decision. I can't decide her fate. This is a decision that only Cecilia can make for herself, Patia. Perhaps we should call it an honor to show her the choices before her. Don't worry, what I must do remains the same. Never actually never did that. Or read it. Or skip it. What he covered. Kid, for an executor in training you aren't half bad. I'm still standing. Looking to spend some time in the hospital, huh? I'm not out here to break bones, though. You don't have to do this. You're just a normal guy living in Latran City. Go home, lead a happy life, munch on some cake, and take a sip of tea, whatever. I've made up my mind already. You folks really like talking about choices and decisions, huh? Has it ever crossed your mind that there's a price to pay for when you make those decisions? This was only going to be an insurance policy, but well, sorry fellas, I need your help. Oh, he brought you... We aren't here to help you, and we're doing this because we think it's the right thing to do. So what do you say, a wise man adapts himself to circumstances? Oh, that's an easy idiom I see. It means... Too bad, Hazel. Oh, poor Hazel. Federico. Oh, that's the other angel guy, yeah. Oh, dream team. Trainee Executor Hazel Pastore, you're being temporarily recalled. Your leave has been cancelled. Please assist me with this arrest. Oren Argiolas, your identity has been confirmed. The 7th Tribunal has referred to your credentials as Legatus. Please stop resisting and proceed with me to the 1st Tribunal. Master, I still have lots of work to take care of. Yes, you must. Nice, nice, nice. I didn't know like that Federico was after like Oren and his bunch, but didn't think he would be right here. Oh, I shouldn't be taking a sip right now. Like I have some what's it called, mineral water. I need it. Here's the... Oh, here. Oh, what the fuck is this? Once the software operator condition is mocking this unit, ammo capacity 3. So he should be bursted down with... Shit. Fuck. Oh, it's a boom boom. Ooh, I should have a healer on standby. Oh, what? Oh! Okay, this wasn't a good idea. Why did I place Silver Rush there? I'm fucking tired. Well, that was quite a terrible idea. Maybe I started blasting. I mean, if it works, it works. If it works, it works. Oh, this is bad. Oh fuck. A healer. I need a healer. Oh shit. Don't kill my units like that. How fucking dare you. The big boom. If it works, don't fix it. What do I think about the music? Honestly, I haven't been paying attention to the music at all. I can't tell you about anything about that. The Bronze Tower corridors are narrow, and the stone steps below my feet are slippery and wet. The stone walls are rough and feel so cold to the touch, just like the trees in that forest. My footsteps echo in the hallway. What is there up ahead? I'm the child of a Sancta and a Sarkaz. They once said that they have on me there. I don't know. It was a word I never heard. But I remember how Rosella looked. She looked down at me with a smile on her face. Her hands were clasped together like she was holding onto a treasure. What did everyone want me to do? I still don't get it. Bruh. But now I understand what it is that I should do the most and what it is that I want to do. Doesn't matter if I'm a Sancta or a Sarkaz. I'm Cecilia. Just Cecilia. Goodbye, Mama. Can you keep watching over me? Ay, poor child. Hazel, you're 11 o'clock. That was close. Come on, it's not like fighting is going to get us anywhere. Why don't we call it quits? Oh, you really don't know how to listen, huh? Hazel, I thought you were really worried about Cecilia. She might just be safer with me, you know? Did you think I'd believe that? I'm never one to lie. Even if you're telling the truth, if that isn't what Cecilia wants, then there's no way. Sometimes I really think Anduin's giving me way more than I bargained for. Stay focused, Hazel. No, Federico! Can you feel it? Well, look at that. There's trembling. As though something is manifesting from nothingness. A surge of power, pure power, nothing like any Rogenia Mars known to man. An ancient construction is being awakened. A forgotten sound is about to ring out far and wide. Hazel, new directive. Investigate the bell tower. Leave the traitorous Legatus to me. Ooh la la. Your Holiness, what's going on? Shh. And chill. Why are you awake, Sila? Like, when did you finish working? Shh, Sila, shh. We will seal off the Central Sanctuary and hold all meetings. What is happening? Did you know my predecessor, the last Pope, had an interest in history? No? I don't blame you. He was an amateur in the field. His writings were riddled mistakes and hardly worth of praise. Rather than studying history, perhaps it's better to say that his interest lay in using history to let his imagination run wild. Who works in 2022? Apparently you. He was particularly fond of certain romantic metaphors in his writings, perhaps a little promiscuous for a history paper, but they did not truly leave an impression of his readers on his readers. He said, "History is a musical movement written by the shapeless Titan in countless voices." Going by his analogy. Sorry about that. Apparently I'm allergic to the Pope. Going by his analogy, our Titan musician seems to have started writing his next measure. A brief hold air out of my lungs before drawing a fresh breath. I trip and fall to the ground before climbing back up and running forward again. I can feel that something is brewing. The other side of the door at the top of the bell tower is where Cecilia is. I open the door. And what do you see? The frail girl is singing. An ancient Sarkaz folk song. She is singing from the bottom of her heart so tenderly with all her feelings. I can only stand there doing my best to hold my breath, to avoid disrupting the flow of her singing. At a certain point I realize I cannot hear anything anymore. Hi, Cielda. There is only the sound of bells, seemingly ringing across time. Bells? From the Tower of Revelations? That's impossible. That bell has never rung. Except when the first saints still walked the land. Why are there rifles on the wall? Well, cause how to explain it? Here, like angels are mostly executors, and executors carry like what was it, parental firearm with them, which is usually rifles. Giant angels with rifles, basically. Well, during the day, the Sanctum looked up at the sky, a fine darkness shrouding even the sun. At night, the Devil's army came and slaughtered countless Sancta. The Sancta lost much of their radiance. The saints said, "Follow me." Thus they rose, the saints said, "Listen to me." Oh my lord, no saints, please. The bells echoed throughout the wilderness, uniting all the Sancta. This is a revelation. This is an exhortation. There will be light throughout the day, and it shall never be shrouded again. The saints said, "Build a city, it will be the Sancta's paradise." Oh, everyone is like chanting that. Oh, what was it like? I guess prophecy. Whatever. The saints said, "The city shall be called Lateran." Oh! The Tower of Revelations is one of the oldest structures in Laterano. No, according to the text, the Tower of Revelations was here before there was Laterano. And now the holy bells ring again? The background art is really nice. Yeah, like Arknights has amazing art. Like, remind me like at some point when we are like chatting this sort of stuff, just to show you some of the art. Like it's actually fucking amazing. Also, the music is usually great as well. For our little Cecilia. But why? Perhaps the Shapeless Titan musician wanted some crescendos in his music, and he picked Lateran bells for his arrangement because he liked the sound. Cardinal Weevil, you and I stand in this church at this moment. I wonder if that's good or bad. Your Holiness, we must know immediately why the holy bells are ringing. No matter the reason, it is the responsibility of the church to explain why and how it happened. With envoys from the nations gathered in Laterano, all of the attending representatives are now witnessing to this event. Brain. This could be an opportunity. Oh, we will inform the envoys that the Lateran bells ring for the first time in millennia, and this portends change. We must come together and prepare for the future. What about the Tower of Revelations then? We have waited long enough. Let's get to work. Guy, did you know this was going to happen? What exactly is Cecilia? She's a mixed race, but is there some other secret about her? No, of course not. She's the Cecilia that both you and I know. She may come from a unique background, but there is no secret of her. Just that perhaps Laterano itself is thirsting for change, and Cecilia, she just so happened to be in the right place at the right time. Or perhaps she's actually the one who will end the 1,000-year conflict between the Sarkas and the Sancta, and so revelation came and the bells rang. Of course, it will also just be a misunderstanding, a coincidence, a kind of like humor in the course of history. But we both know that the truth is never what's actually important. No matter what, this is an opportunity. If I have to say, it might even be the proof that we are actually blessed. The church is most likely putting all the attention to the envoys and the Tower of Revelations right now. We'll pave the path forward for you. You need only one kit. Anduin, the bells have started to ring. The bells belong to a child who is about to begin her journey. Oh? You sound very relaxed. You made your decision. My decision has never changed. Even if you must give up everything? Even if I must give up everything? Is there any meaning in this? Meaning does not exist for nothing. All our choices merely conceive it, mold it, and give it the chance to descend upon us. I get it now. I hope you'll find your peace. But there was something more to that incident. But yeah, What you just said goes against our original goal. All men are cornerstones, and the roads that we lay are paved for those who follow us. Oh, give me a second. What's on Discord? I will see His Holiness right now. Good night, Salvatore. His Holiness is praying right now. No one can see it. But, please understand. An explosion. Probably another one of those people's pranks. No, the explosion came from Denvoy's village. We stopped handing out approvals for explosive activities there. Good night, Salvatore. Denvoy's village is under attack, and there's been multiple fires and explosions all across the city. It's a stray. They can't sit still now that the holy bells have sounded, can they? They are gun knights stationed in Denvoy's village, but after the ambush and explosion started, Denvoy started demanding more gun knights to protect them. Understood. Damn it, why now of all times? Colonel Vivon. The bells of the Tower of Revolutions are ringing. This is the holiest moment in Lateran history. We will get to share this with this first summit of nations, and Denvoys of all lands. How joyous! Yet the heretics' remnants are taking the opportunity to sow chaos. They plot to disrupt the conference or overshadow Laterano's radiance. Good night, Salvatore. By order of the Apostle himself, the Pope, you are to go to Denvoy's village and defend them alongside the gun knights there, thus ensuring the Summit of Nations will commence as planned. I will accompany you. Very well, Your Eminence, if I may. I'm sure you've noticed as much, but the energy that's surging from the Tower of Revelations. Watch your words, Reverend Gun Knight. That is glory itself. Fanatics on the hill. Oh. My man, did he do this? Maybe. You're still going to cover for him? Yameta, come here. What for? Come here. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said what I said the other day. But go off me. Not until you forgive me. I am mad at you. But there's something else I'm even angrier about. And it might just be me. I want you to trust me on one thing, Fiametta. If he really wanted to do harm to Laterano, I'd never forgive him. Then what is it he's trying to do? Maybe he's just asking a question. Of who? His Holiness. And what is he asking him? A question that the Sancta must never ask. Can't be more specific. I'm not entirely sure myself, you see. The question has probably been bothering him in his mind for a long time. He hasn't ever told me about it. I've just got a hunch. But it's true. What happened 8 years ago has something to do with the question. Wait, so Muslim, you knew about this? Of course not. I'm not Lemoyan. She might understand him. Me though, I didn't think he was worthy, that's all. If you ask me, he's a poor little guy and I have something more important to take care of, so let's leave it at that. How come it feels like you're ticking me off even more than Lemoyan? You and I are different. I did everything I could, and you, I guess you would probably rather it was me, right? Lemoyan, what do you know? Tell me. I thought you didn't want to hear any of it. I have to hear to find out. Oh, my back's starting to hurt. Oh, let's go. Cecilia Laporta, by the order of the Apostle himself, the Pope, I'm here to protect you. Because the bell started ringing? Are they ringing because of me? I cannot say. Please follow me to the Basilica at once. It's okay, Mr. Hazel. Don't worry. Let's go. Oh, is she like a little saint? Cute. That's fucking cute. Hey, thank you, thank you. Omi, I know I did amazing. Hito more, if I remember it right. Let's go. Can you escape Federico though? I don't feel so lively today. Is it because the conference is about to start? Maybe. There are explosions everywhere. Everyone's so excited. Hey, what the hell? Is that an executor? And the Legatus? What's going on? A parkour competition? That sounds like fun. Why don't you join in? Let's go. See if we can catch up with them. Good luck. This should be far enough. You're a stubborn one, aren't you, Federico? As are you. I thought you didn't have the mission. Aren't you practically on vacation? I don't get it. Is there any reason you can't get off my case? What did I ever do to offend you? My last mission was in Syracuse to recover the personal effects of an open Sancta. Among them was a notebook. In it, he wrote that he once saw a female Sancta come into contact with a male Sarkaz. Alright, I can see why I'm looking into that, but what does it have to do with me? I'm decidedly male, in case you can't tell. I followed all the leads ahead and found the Sancta woman's address, 7265 via Hervaticus. Pagus Stefanus, that thing address is gonna make my brain explode, I swear to Lord. And when you made it there, you found that she'd already passed away. That's correct. You had no choice but to keep following her tracks. Then you found she had been taking suspicious trips and that she always contacted a specific legatus before she left on her journey. Ha, this is good. This is very good. And here I thought I gave myself away in Victoria or left some evidence after I took to Anduin. I would have thought that it was because I helped Peoria out of the goodness of my heart. This might just be some kind of fate. Are you done musing? Federico, if my aunt's correct, you probably can't feel what I'm feeling right now, yes? No? Yes, and I do not care. The emotions of those I arrest are not my concern. Does that mean you care about the feelings of anyone you're not arresting? No. You and I are the same, neither of us cares for empathy. The way I see it, we could be great friends. Actually, I think Madrano could use more people like you. Someone who doesn't let their empathy get to them, always doing things by the book. I don't disagree. Perhaps I could pay you a visit in the penitentiary. Penitentiary, yes. After a trial, and we could discuss it more. Oh, that's your reason, Oren. Well, here comes the rest of my troubles. Why must an honest-to-God good guy like me be blessed with such rotten luck? Good day, Cardinal Weevil. Good day, Executor Federico. The 7th Tribunal will handle the traitor from this point forward. The Antonio Hall's involvement is concluded. Please send a copy of your report to this matter to both the 7th and the 1st Tribunals. This is my authorization code. Confirmed, in accordance with all the relevant regulations. So, would you like to go back on your vacation or join me in arresting the Astray? It's up to you. And he then just goes. Well, has anyone ever heard Federico say goodbye to anyone? You can stop trying to cozy up to me. I thought you were here to help me. If you were here to arrest me, you could have waited until Federico was done, right? Of course, it's possible that he couldn't take me, but that wouldn't mean you had to send him home, right? I simply realized that you might be more useful than I expected. I heard Federico's report. I thought you were just doing something hand, but it looks like you're not as much of an imbecile as I thought. I'm honored. Cecilia's existence is a threat to Madrano. You don't want this threat to be wiped away, not because you want to see it executed, but because you want to use it to make a deal. It really makes my heart ache, you know. It's such a windfall, but no one's trying to touch the pile of money. And was faithful to what Rano man can be, honestly, you know that, Weevil. I'm his own his biggest supporter, his ideals, anyway. But you don't agree with the way he does things, correct? Like this conference, for example, you don't think there's any point to it. And you think there is? Weevil, how much do you know about Victoria these days? You won't understand just how close we are to war. And at a time like this, it's only put up all the political capital he accumulated over the last couple decades. But even thought he managed to get most of the country to bend. Then when it showed up, they hardly have any weight. And more peaceful times, maybe we could use this foundation to slowly pave our way forward. But we don't live in peaceful times. There's no time for us to dilly-dally around if we actually want to see his ideal put into practice. I saw a lot of the even dirtier moves in Victoria with my own eyes. I won't say it's the right way to do things, but the doing right thing doesn't get us to the finishing line. Tell me, would you rather be a woman of integrity? You know, usually aren't assumptive in situations like these. What are you waiting for? Actually, I just changed my mind. Oh? After traveling out there for so long, I'm buying less and less into the idea that Sanctar is special. We've got the empathy thing, we feel what we feel, that's it. What just happened though? Even if I have to admit, I felt something ancient and primal and it originated in my heart. Moreover, we get ourselves a trump card. All those envoys are gathered here in Laterano and we are blessed with a miracle. What does that mean? What could it mean? There's still a lot for us to do, isn't there? I think you might be mistaken about one thing. You think there is no place for the Summit of Nations or travel sometimes? I suggest you look at it from the other side. That said, I think you have the right idea about one point. There are certain things that the Holiness can't do himself, and I also don't think there's any harm in having a backup plan. You're lucky, man, Oren. I do have use of you. Come out, Patia. At least you still have some sense in you and your Sarkas friends aren't running around the city joining in on the commotion. If any of the envoys saw the Sarkas actively sabotaging the Summit of Nations in Laterano, things wouldn't end nearly as well. What are you trying to say? Anduin is on his way to the Basilica, isn't he? What do you know about him? I got no reason to tell you, Patia. But before I go settle my score with them, I need you to stop the stupid annoying little tricks. While your people might still have some sense in you and you aren't actually trying to sabotage the Summit of Nations, I'm warning you, don't push your luck. Things don't always go the way we want them to. Oh, so now it's your turn to convince me? This is just some little advice. If you don't want to take it, that's no feathers off my plumage. Yameta, tell me, what are you thinking? What else could I be thinking? I'm doing my job, I'm settling this war, it's not that complicated. Why did you leave the Pontifica cohorts 8 years ago? They don't get to leave the city, only the Antorian Hall does. What does it matter? Why ask about that? I don't know what you're brooding about. Maybe you put your hopes on me for something, but I don't really get what your whole thing about what Ran Liberi is about. And I couldn't care less about. A teammate I trusted betrayed us, one of my friends got hurt because of it, and another got exiled. There might even be traitors who have eyes on them because of it. I made this mistake once, and I won't let it happen again. I'll protect them. It's as simple as that. And I am not going to apologize if that doesn't fit in with your fantasies. Don't get cocky, Mostima. It's the same in the same position. Would you do the same? You're right, I would. It's true, I've got a fantasy. But so what if it's a fantasy? Fantasy is ideals. If I didn't chase the things I once believed in, I wouldn't have made it this far. Maybe I'm too naive to trust others with my ideals, but I have no regrets. I don't get you. That's why I'm not going to back down. Even if everything I'm doing seems stupid and annoying to you. It's my mission and I will see it through to the end. If you want to stop me, you'll have to take me down. Very well, Patia. Oh! Like that look at her on her face. Oh. Hey, where?
教習オペレーターの基準は厳しいよ。 私の動きにつ
They
いてきて。
think they can have that. Oh Lord, no.
行きます。ちょっとからかってあげようっと。はい、あんたなんかに負けない。持ちこたえてください。
いいよ。
不法のどこだ。指示をお待ち。あなたのお薬です。アップルパイ。
Wait, what the fuck? Oi? Oi, oi, what?
決まったか。何時らの愛。我が意向にかき消されたい。
私の後ろへ。私にね、戦場に積もる恨みはいつか散らん。階級の万物を一元に収むるはシャシャ楽々の境地にこそ。特訓ラーメン。
Oh shit.
警戒態勢。これ私の指示を。あなたのお薬です。凶目を削除すれば官庁倫理たり。階級
Interesting.
の施設力砂に沈みて相思未だ報いず。心配無用だ。チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる。たくあん漬け。
There we go.
行きます。階級の万物を一元に収むるはシャシャ万物を一元に収むるはシャシャ楽々の境地にこそあれ。よーし、アップルパイ。階級の戦場に積もる恨みはいつか散らん。
What's the last thing? Where's the last thing? Who is the last thing?
始めるぞ。
What? There? Oh, there.
おっ、問答無用。鮮血が武器を染め。
何時らの愛。我が意向にかき消されたり。
セットキャングン。
Okay, there we go. I was like, where? Okay, nicely done. Oh, nice. Oh. That's enough, Patia. It's not over. Patia, right? Most of the Ganites have been reassigned to the Envoy's village. Your mission is over. And yet that was their like goal, so they would like take attention away from the Basilica and they stormed the place of His Holiness. I don't really get it though. It's not like Kenduin doesn't know who the most powerful guy in the Basilica is. Why the whole charade? He probably wanted to make sure he got an audience with His Holiness. Hmm? You're actually listening to him, man? This has nothing to do with that. He's free to settle his score. But that doesn't mean I'm letting him get away. Sure, shall we get going? Once we get Patia settled in. Right. Oh, give me like a second. How should we face this revelation, these mysterious, indescribable moments, these ambiguous yet to be unexplained herbs, these unascribable esoteric intuitions? Where will it lead us? What kind of choice does it want us to make? Or perhaps this is merely a hallucination caused by the fatigue of life? But revelation is called as such only because we willingly believe in it, or we were told to believe in it. We could even say that if we knew it to be an absolutely temporal, even if we deconstructed it into ice-cold objective logic, regrettably, man will still shine a spiritual white man though. Light upon revelation. And thus, when this cruel reality befalls us, the cowards can point fingers at the ambiguity of the revelations, while the devout can repent their insufficient understanding. In any case, we can at the very least ascertain that we ourselves are not the root cause of everything. It's so tough to speak, like I'm so tired. Ah, Anduin, I've been expecting you. Don't seem surprised at all. I can't say this was the result of any particular manipulation. The greatest lesson that I've learned in life is that people always cross paths, no matter their intention. But in the end, we all have our own goals. The guardian, keeper, and executor of the most supreme law. The 11th man to take the name of the patron saint of sacrifice and unity, and to stand atop the Lateran Curia as an apostle, His Holiness the Pope. Give me a second. I recite all the titles you do not believe in. The ground does not remain in your grasp. She's still young, there is still much for her to experience. Yet we are all so that we know our way around conspiracy, political machinations, and internal strife. What will you do now? Will you use the fine gift you spent decades preparing on her? Not foolish enough to stand in a young girl's way. Even if she triggered some kind of miracle? No, this miracle is Lateranos. It belongs only to Laterano. God's grace has fallen upon us. There is nothing more to it. You enjoy history, I love history. For history to become history, you generally need an origin point. And when some kind of variable is introduced to stir up the water for ripples, those ripples are history. What of the object that was thrown into the water in the first place, then perhaps history does not care about it. And neither do I. The Grand Kong Cecilia will go where she wants and do what she wants. Someday in the future, perhaps the name Cecilia will be known far and wide. It will also remain forever in obscurity. But that has nothing to do with you or me. It has nothing to do with the both of us. We have a mutual understanding regarding that, do we not? You make yourself sound like a kind grandfather sending his granddaughter away. This is nothing more than you getting what it is that you seek. You now get to explain this miracle. In exchange, Cecilia earned the right to leave this place. This cannot even be called a trade. She never had a right to choose. No, I never wanted to do anything to her. Laterano had stood for millennia, and neither should it, nor shall it ever waver for a mere mixed-blooded child. I hope that apostles before and after you feel the same way, and that those expunged names were not erased from history. We cannot ask for too much. Sins shall always be sins, only time can wear them down. It wears them down to the point that no one remembers they were once sins. We cannot cast blame on our forebears' cautions. However, neither shall I accept those sins in order to cover them up. As long as our mutual understanding stands, am I right? As I said, it is very boring to grow old. Thanks to all the things that we experienced in the past, we are always fearful, on the fence with just about everything. The olds don't have the luxury of possibility, Anduin. We have no choice but to continue down the path that was already laid. A path that was already laid. That goes for you too. I know of your journey. My journey. Right, I once journeyed. I heard the purest of prayers and the most vicious of curses. I stepped into sumptuous places and wiped my shoes off out of bloodstains. I saw shameless sinners beg for mercy, and I closed the simplest of caskets on innocent children. It was always the same. Their cries always died down, and their tears always dried up, and I always stood there right next to them, attempting to comfort them. I told them that salvation would come, as long as we believed. But no, nothing ever happened. Not even the briefest passing glance. The holy city of Materano has weathered every storm that came its way. How would a saint sitting in a soft armchair and a sancta that only to sing the praises of their own dignity know that there exists hardships in the lands beyond? All the hopeless penances, withered consolations, and deafening silences. Give me a second though. There we go. Do you know how heavily silence weighs on my heart? I seek only an answer. We will never find salvation, will we? Salvation. I often hear this word from the faithful, as though a sort of incomprehensible ascendance, as though an ark that will rescue all the drowning. Behold our grand and glorious Lateran city. It is so splendid and magnificent, solemn and refined, with a perpetual aroma of vanilla and sugar wafting in its air. All of this is a reward for abiding by the laws. All of this is a proof of salvation. Yet this paradise is only a paradise because of the harshness of the waits beyond. Could have been a star in the barren lands, a torch in a cold night. Don't you dare say I'm wrong. Laterano is not some ancient concept that floats only in scripture. It stands right here and now. Laterano can save everyone. She cannot. And why is that? Because we are only us. Because we are the Sancta of Laterano. And they are not us. They conceal. They become disillusioned. They consign. They become disappointed. They struggle. And they hate. They themselves mold and shape their own enemies, a man-eating monster of both lust and its grace, with the flames of destruction hidden in its heart. Why do you think these lands have been countless dynasties and nations come and go in flames of war when the miraculous Laterano has withstood the test of time? Anduin, they are Inferno itself. And you choose to leave us. You left behind the virtues that shaped us under the stubborn belief that your water could extinguish the flames of Inferno, that your candle could illuminate the night. Why seek my answer? You chose despair for yourself long ago. 3 times have I visited Laterano. For the rest of my life I wandered the lands beyond. I met many men and women, and I do not need the Lateran Pope to tell me how dark their hearts can get. Yet there is also a ray of light in them, a radiant, blinding light that I can never forget. That I will never forget. I was set ablaze by the light. Perhaps the fire is destined to be extinguished the moment it is first lit, but I could never again return to the eternal radiant Laterano. Yet this perpetual radiance is cold and distant. Laterano's light shines to only a selected few, and its might exists only to project this image of fabricated glory. In that case, I would rather be the torch that burns by the feet of those who are freezing to death, even if its flame will soon be extinguished. Anduin, flames are destined to be extinguished. You seek to turn this perpetual light into a flame, and the flame will meet its fate one day. When that happens, there will be no more light, not even a cold and distant one. If you shatter the twin moons in the sky, those struggling in the cold night will do so in darkness, left only to close their eyes. Light will ultimately become a fantasy, a lie, a dream. Would you call eternal night a kindness? You despise the small size of this paradise. Why do you know how hard it is for a small paradise to upon these lands? You scorn its small size, but have you ever considered that there are those who try to live an honest life? What right do you have to turn this paradise to tinder for that vampire of yours destined to be put out? This world is hostile to beauty. To allow this beauty to persist forever Do you know how much the Lateran people, countless Laterans, generations of Laterans have had to sacrifice? Anduin, who are you to so handily deny all this with a few trivial words? Oh, I almost skipped because I clicked the wrong thing. Preposterous. There are those trying to live an honest life in Laterano, but does that somehow make the lives of those outside any less real? They hold out hope despite their hardship, they follow their scriptures and the laws, they believe that they can change their lives, and they look forward to the rewards for their hard work. Mrs. Balin from the Rocksong and Sunrise Store, Deacon Landy in the Tidal Chapel, Little Sager, who ties the ropes on their wells. Tell me, is there anything wrong with their faith, with their hope? Tell me, O great and glorious Apostle Pope, Evangelista the 11th, the great protector of our paradise and defender of history, why did your Cameria deserve to be destroyed? Answers, questions. So this is the answer that I sought. So this is the question that I wanted to ask. Something has come loose. Something that once had me tied up for so long. Something is roaring, struggling. Yet I feel only at ease. As thought I'm bathing under the slippery sunlight. Oh, did they shoot? Oh, so the Pope also has a firearm. Oh, Lord. So the Pope and Anduin both shot. But wait, the Pope ain't, because the Pope is the Pope, like the saint, the chosen. He's like, he won't turn into a fallen angel for like, guess purging a traitor. Is that how it's gonna ring? Or can he like just return? Is there a way to return the state, even if it happens? Yep, knew it. They both shot at each other. Oh, look at the Pope though. The law is carved into each sancta's flesh and blood, and one must pay the price to break it. I knew that. There is a bottomless abyss beneath my feet. I've taken the step already. Great force slams me into the womb, and the sculptured relief presses into my bones while the statue behind me crumbles to dust, or whatever it said. I didn't read it. Oh, there's no question that it was the strength of a patron firearm. Though Evangelista 11's body is old and frail, he's far stronger than he seems, knew it. However, I try my best to open my eyes and make out his figure among the smoke and dust. The old man is still standing in the middle of the basilica, but there is no longer a smile on his face. He looks even older than he did when I stepped into this place, but the halo above his head shines as bright as ever. The law in our flesh and blood, the painful price to pay. Price? Then I realize what the real question here is. The halo above my head is not glowing any darker than it used to. I see. Both you and I came out of this unscathed. What a surprise, it's worthy of a celebration though. And I was prepared to pay the price. You're a pious follower, Anduin. Perhaps that it's because you were not born in Laterano. In Laterano we don't believe in our faith, do we? We live as part of faith itself. We Sancta have been his prisoners ever since the very moment the halos above our heads started to glow. What exactly is the law that we Sancta believe in? What exactly does it mean to fall? Throughout Laterano's long history, each apostle has had the authority to interpret the commandments, to derive from the new rules and decrees, even placing them above all others. Laterano is built upon this law. All Sancta know, violate the rules, the commandments, or the laws, and you must pay the price. The fallen Sancta are no longer connected to all other Sancta. Their patron firearms reject them. Fallen Sancta are no longer Sancta. What is a Sancta? A Sancta cannot point his firearm at another Sancta. That is the commandment, and it is also our instinct. Just like how a man cannot bring himself to take a step forward off the edge of a cliff. Of course, there are those who can, and it seems to me you have more than earned the right to speak to that end. What makes me different from her? I told you the commandments are instincts, and I told you the commandments are interpreted. Surely a man of your intellect can tell those statements are mutually exclusive. If the law was constant, then the interpretations that we added over time throughout our ever-changing history could never have been instinct. Correct. But you're calling the wrong premise into question. The law is naturally constant, but our interpretation isn't really as ever-changing as you are making it seem. Interpretations isn't a coincidence, Edwin. Do you understand? You said, all don't have the luxury of possibility. The law is much older than either of us. The apostle does not interpret the law interprets himself. Why do you think the law is capable of this? Take a look at these. Oh, my apologies, I made such a mess here. These structures, statues, stained glass, the exquisite domes and freckles all around us. Do they seem like they have constructed a particular illusion for us? You recall the revelation. We knew it to the absolute temporal, even if we deconstructed it into a thing called subjective logic. Regrettably, it must still shine a spiritual light on it. There has only ever been one true law. We are to continue our existence. Who are we? Follow me. The Pope is gonna show him the secret. The dungeon underneath the basilica or whatever. Okay. I followed the old man into the depths. Everyone knows that the saints of old are buried under the basilica. Are they though? Or are they all just a big hive mind now that just are one with the law? They are the most knowledgeable and outstanding men and women in Laterano's long history. Their brilliant marble statues have no eyes, rendering them blind to those who pass by. We head down, still recounting the achievements of the past. Both lines our path. Among them were the conceited, the noble, and perhaps even the crazed, but not a single one of them allowed Laterano to be besmirched. Now, they stand here in silence. We head down. This is where the oldest of saints lie. They were the ones who plucked the sancta out of chaos. They were the embodiment of the virtues of mankind, or all those who came merely imitating them, after merely imitated them. The nameplates of which their miracles are described are dim and lightless. We head down. I do not know where I am. For as far as my eyes can see, nothing here has ever been mentioned in any text or literature. I cannot understand any of it. This should not be part of Laterano. A loud humming sound fills the entire space around us. Strangely, I find myself flustered by all this. It is not the answer that I sought. It is not something man is capable of establishing or interpreting. It is not a matter of whether or not you believe in it, why you believe in it, or how you believe in it. After all, this is an indisputable existence. Did he meet the law? Like God? Or the God they believe in? A machine? Construct? It exists? What is Laterano? What are Sancta? I see. They are us only because it links us all together. The hive mind, it molds us. It's a criterion upon which all things are based. The path you and I follow was paved by law. The paths you and I have trodden both led to the same destination. It allows us, you and I, to continue making our way forward. This is the path. It is deemed as correct. Can I see what is it?
さすがドクターでござる。世相だけでは
What
何
is
人か
it?
撃ち漏らしたやもしれないな。
That's what interests me, like their god, the machine, the law. I feel like I met on another way, cute. I'll have to get this eventually. If I'm able to, that is. Okay, one more to end the base story. If I can do it, even though. Okay, pray to the Lord. Oh, the boss probably goes there, so I have to press it down with something. Okay, I have an idea. It was a small Iberian town. One that you can't even find on a map or history books. When people still lived there, it was called Roccameria. The bishop of Roccameria raised a young Sancta growing up here, learning here, enjoyable life to the fullest. This was a humble and barren place, but well suited for asceticism and a pious life. Except after the profound silence, life in Iberia was always fragile, no matter how hard people worked. One plague, one famine, or one premeditated infiltration was all it took to bring everything crashing down. To save the hometown that at the same time was not his hometown, the Sancta arrived at the holy city of Materano to ask for any amount of support. And yet he did not get support, right? The answer he received was simply, "You are one of us, but they are not." When the Sancta returned to Iberia, the hometown had disappeared. Everything had been completely smoothed over, erased as if it never existed at all. Like a grain of sand disappearing into the desert, a drop of water dissolving into the tide. After a long journey, the Sancta returned to Materano and emaciated lost soul. He went to the chapel to seek a canonized bishop in search of answers and guidance. But even the canonist could not remain silent in the face of such great doubt. On the pew he sat, remaining there from dawn to dusk. Why is my nose running? Like, come on. Don't get sick now. Yeah, I met her. That was the first time I met Anduin. Oh. What did they see? Forget it. I'll pay for it myself. The repairs here cost too much. I'll just have to cut back on the upfront tea and sweets. Your Holiness, I heard the sound of fighting coming from the Basilica. Are you alright? What? You were attacked by heretics? I'm sorry, I failed at my duties. Fret not. How are you? Did you forget who won the Basilica's last time wrestling tournament? You did? You're just exercising my wrist a bit and ended up causing a bit of an accident. The unrest within the city has already subsided. Yes, they're dispersed. I didn't even get a chance to grill. Excuse me, can I come in? My apologies, Your Holiness, I'm making a fool of myself. What I meant was, the ones you asked for are here. Please come in, my children. Salutations, Your Holiness. Good day, Your Holiness. I'm Cecilia. Ah, welcome. You'll have to forgive me for the mess here. As for you two, what sweets do you like with tea? Don't poop. Oh. Do you need me to make something? Let me think. Maybe add a few cubes of sugar into your teacup. Hazel, perhaps you should add a few more. Some sweetness will mellow out your nerves. Yes. Your Holiness, if I wanted to meet Materano, would you let me go? If I said no, would you obey me? Maybe not. Then go. Your Holiness? I'm just a poor old man whose greatest wish is to spend the rest of his life in a soft rocking chair. How could I muster the effort to manage a young girl's strong plans? But Cecilia is what? Do you think she's some hybrid of an angel and devil, a saint who will usher in the revelation? Cecilia is just a little girl who wants to go outside to see the world, is she not? You're still carrying your mama's guardian gun, right? I'm sorry, should I leave it with Mr. Hazel? But... It's fine, my child. The acquisition of a patron firearm is a solemn affair. It is supposed to require a grand ceremony, the presence of a guardian, the approval of a mentor, as well as lots of troublesome paperwork. But you aren't even of an age to obtain a guardian gun, so just take it with you quietly. I actually love the Pope, my goddammit. Just don't bother, take it. Shush, it never happened. It's alright. Is it really okay? I wouldn't dare say call this my boon to you. Each and every gun is a valuable asset to Laterano. But this is the only keepsake a child has of her mother. I'm sure no one could oppose that. Take it with you, my child. You may not have the physical ability to pull the trigger or take out the bad guy, but it will always remind you of wherever you go, your journey began in Laterano. Okay, thank you, Your Holiness. Hazel, go with her. Call it your long-term field mission. Just remember to stop by every now and then. Why? You really have the right to do that? Of course you do. Is this not the choice that you made? I will do everything in my power to fulfill this mission. Look after Cecilia, Bern. Alright, now be on your way. Time waits for no man. When you get to be my age, all you think about is taking your next nap. Mr. Pope, I promise to follow this path to the very end. Oh, in that case, I will pray for you. Okay, I didn't expect the story to go this way though. But this leaves us more questions than anything. The Pope, I like the character, he's actually like a man of the world. He just uses everyone and yet like doesn't harm people as much as he can. Sorry. Your Holiness, are you satisfied with this outcome? I got to enjoy some sweets with them. I'm satisfied with that. The man has left, just as you instructed. Should I have kept him around a bit longer? Maybe a piece of chocolate would cheer them up. Your Holiness, you're too soft-hearted. No, Weevil, the dream of becoming torches in the cold night is known to failure for all of us. But serving a functionary a hot cup of tea, that's something we can always do. This world is hostile to beauty. May those who reject this aphorism find success. It's time for us to move on to our next task as well. Now that the riots have subsided, let's convene the foreign envoys. The revelation is clear. I will do what I must. I'm afraid of this man, but he's a nice guy. Well, not nice, but nice enough in this world. I often think back to what happened that night. First, it was just an ordinary cleanup mission, just another group of Sarkas raiders. We tracked them down and they made their escape and came upon the place. Unusual, but there was no signs of hostility, only traces of those men locked in their own time. Received that emergency request for aid and left you. I abandoned you. The distress signal wasn't from very far away, the round trip would be half a day at most. I even rushed back early. And you found her, like, crippled. That sucks, like, oh, but yeah, I forgot, like, how Mostima looks nice, both Horus and Halo. I'm kinda though concerned on what that thing in Laterano, is it like a super weapon at the very end? I remember the molten texture of the tiles under my feet, I remember the sensation of cold air on my face, I remember your black horns and your tight closed eyes, and Edwin who had gone missing. But it was just a cleanup mission. It was just another cleanup mission. Why did it have to happen like that? Where did it all go wrong? If I had never left, if I had stayed there, if I had been with you, would none of that have ever happened? At least it wouldn't have been that by the time I arrived, everything was set in stone, it couldn't be undone. It's an awful feeling, truly, unbearably awful. That's the only thing I could do was watch. I should have been there to shoulder the burden alongside all of you. My throat is dying because trying to voice the Pope is tough. That's not true, Fiammetta. You don't have to shoulder anyone's burden. No, that is my choice. I don't care what power he was lusting after, what secrets he was trying to uncover, what answer he was trying to find. I don't care about his ideals, his lofty cause, or who he redeemed or who he guided. I will not forgive him. Not because of my beliefs, not because of Laterano, not because of Pontifica cohorts, and not even the time that I lost. I will not forgive him because... Anduin, you betrayed the people who trusted you. Oh, they found each other. My old friends. How come you're here in one piece? How come even His Holiness can't? How come? How come you're asking me that again? The path was never there in the first place. What good does it do groping around in the nothingness? Is this your penitence? Penitence? No. I have nothing to repent. Where can I repent? There is no light, no path. Those who suffer must continue to suffer. Those who grieve must continue to grieve. Also, what is Anduin now? A broken man? There is no salvation, no paradise. This is Laterano, it's the only thing that belongs to us. If the light has always been a lie, no, not a lie. It's real, but not as we think. We thought. There has never been a light, let alone illumination. What are you babbling about, Anduin? Have I given up? Why would I be here if I had given up? If a barrier this thick, how am I supposed to embrace them? How am I supposed to embrace them? Maybe I'm nothing more than a swindling, peddling, false hope who deceive myself into believing it. I don't understand. Why is its judgment? Where does it want me to go? Its very presence has already blocked my path. Where shall I find my path? So yeah, he got broken in by the god or the machine or the system, whatever it is. Anduin, wake up! Look who's standing in front of you. Who? Ah, Fiammetta. Are you losing your mind again? Where did your honey tongue go? Your righteous air, have you lost your spine? How am I supposed to convict the husk of a madman? Take a good look at who's standing in front of you. I'm in Laterano, Fiammetta. I'm above the Basilica. I'm glad to see you all again. No, I'm not glad at all. Are you trying to get in the way? You still dare to get in my way? Apologize, Anduin. Right now, get on your knees and apologize to Mostim and Lemuel. Do you think you did nothing wrong? I've made countless mistakes. You're still pretty damn smug, aren't you? God forbid. Listen up, Anduin. I don't give a damn about your beliefs, Sar, nor do I care about your beliefs. Lemuel forgave you, Mostima forgave you, Evangelista 11 forgave you. Even if all of Laterano forgives you, I will not. I'm so sorry, Fiammetta. I'm not the one you should be apologizing to. If I had the chance, I'd probably do the same thing all over again. Are you for real? You'd say that in front of Fiammetta? And right now, you're not yourself, he's not like thinking straight. Very good, Anduin. Take out your gun. You know and won't accomplish anything. You think I care about accomplishing something? In Malam Crossum, you think that if I kill you right here, Lemuel gets 8 years back? Fuck, accomplishing something? I want revenge for the sake of getting my goddamn revenge. Do you get that, Anduin? Are you completely obsessed, Fiammetta? So what if I am? I'll say it one more time, Anduin. Take out your gun. Oh, so that's who we are fighting. That's the boss. The boss is actually Anduin. Oh, I moved this all by my... How did I move all of this far? Requiem. Omikodo. Did this map not go that well though? Fuck.
たくあん炎のキリステン
治療の準備をはい問答無用
Ooh, I like the music here though.
もう声を出さないでね。
Yep, knew it.
いい。
たくあん好き納豆ご飯
戦のための歌、悲しみを紡ぐ歌。
なんちらの愛め、我が意向にかき消された。
Oh shit, okay, that's gonna be rough.
たくあん漬けあ、節操はこちらに
That's gonna be freaking rough. Oh no.
救急箱の中のお薬です。受け取ってく
Oh
ださい。
come on, what the
節操に納豆
fuck?
ご飯節操
Hey,
に
this
納
is
豆
gonna be fun.
ここからは一歩も引かない。
Sheesh.
援護する。
たくあん油揚げおす
Oh, there's.
Sesoni,
I
makaseo.
need to burst him down immediately, so this is a pain already. Like for sure. That's a fucking fail.
タ
Shit.
ーゲットロックオン。
たくあん漬け香港少女
心配無用だ。
節操に任せよ香港少女
Those are
Program.
quite annoying, aren't they?
完了しました。
ボルノーキリステン
警戒態勢。指示を中のお薬です。受け取って
Oh,
くだ
he
さい。
just goes through.
節操
Okay.
に香港少女
光あれ。
Where does the green one lead to? Right here or what?
承知した。
ちょっとからかってあげよう。
油揚げ
目覚めよ。
戦闘態勢に入ります。ここだ
This
よ。
is gonna be fun.
たくあん漬け油揚げ
救急箱のクリア。
何か考えがあるか。
私がついている。
問答見よ。私の出番勝手にある。
だ。己が存在を自ら
アーツユニットチャージ中。
Okay.
この時より秋だ。
Okay, yeah, he revives. I expected that.
これどこに行くの？
私に巡って続き砂に沈めて。
Oh, I kinda expected that, not gonna lie.
節操に任せ納豆ご飯
あなたのお薬です。受け取ってください。
納豆ご飯
心配無用だ。
Oh, that's fucking rough though.
あー捕ま
Oh, it's fucking
えた
rough.
くあん納豆ご飯
Aim.
戦闘態勢に入ります。
They're bursting him down. Oh, they count! Those little motherfuckers count? Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know those little guys counted
ド
at
クター
all.
早く行け
Okay, so bursting him down is gonna be my main goal, sure. Okay, so just have to burst him down before that, like, but if I initiate stage 2 too early. Nah, no support yet. Let's try. Kinda do feel confident though. Oh, okay. Have to be a little faster.
人外では戦場で誰も救えない。
行きます。
節操剣山たくあん漬け油揚げ
rough. Let me think first. Goes there, emerges there. Okay, so if I wanna burst him down, like actually burst him down. Gonna have to be this,
承知した
so he can charge up.
おっす。あんたなんかに負けない。
Yeah, I have to keep a clean around there right
治療
now.
の準備を。
たくあん納豆ご飯
戦のための歌、悲しみを紡ぐ歌。
That's where he'll be bursted down. Can you reach? Oh, you can reach that though. Okay, that's kind of rough.
アーツユニットチャージ中。
No, I can't ever he'll reach you there.
救急箱の
Reach
用意
all
は
the
で
way
きてい
there.
ます。
Beautiful.
ついてきて。
Oh
世
fuck.
相に真っ向
Didn't
少女
expect that to spawn there immediately. Fuck. That's really bad
援護
luck.
する。指示をお待ちや。
Okay.
はい。あんたなんかに負けない。
Oh fuck. Oh, give me a second.
心配無用だ。
Oh, I messed that up, didn't I? Yep.
決まった何時らが孤児せし V
医療プロセス開始します。
強国を削除すれば官庁倫理たり階級の定規設立機砂に沈みて相思未だ無クイズ。
たくあんずロッコン少女
警戒態勢。
I need a mage there. Fuck. Okay, that's not how it's gonna work.
世
It's
相に
that.
油揚げ
Who's that?
チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる。
It works somehow.
これ引っかかっててね。
世相に油揚げ
ついてきて。
了解。目覚めよ。
Rough. Rough.
私がついている。
アーツユニットチャージ中。
この時より秋だ。
たくあんず納豆
目覚めよ。
医療プロセス開始します。
戦場に積もる恨みはいつか散らん。
世相に真っ向少女
行きます。
光あれ。
Oh, he's still alive. Are you kidding me? The green goes right there, so. Should we take some
私に
rush?
巡ってきたのかな。
世相に真っ油揚げ
警戒態勢。
階級の戦場に積もる
Can you
恨み
cancel
は
that by any
いつ
chance?
か
Like
散らん。
anything?
あなたのお薬です。受け取ってくださ
No!
い。
Hey, fuck.
始めるぞたくあんず納豆少女たくあんず納豆ご飯
Oh, he's so fucking.
光あれ。
No clue what to do! Oh, that's rough. That's actually fucking rough once he turns, he has so much damage. Nope. Back to the drawing board. Okay, yeah, just passed. Back to the drawing board for now. And also these are tough.
了解。
Boom. Okay, back to the drawing board for this one. He does like pass around quite a long time, so yeah, I have time to like burst him down, but once he hits second
勝
stage,
つも負けるも平方家の常さ。
ooh, that's gonna be annoying.
時期を
Okay,
逸せず身体を見極
also
め
my
られ
back
ている
hurts
な
from
らま
sitting
だ終わりではないよ。
so long. Ah. Again. Can I place anything on those? If not, that's a bummer. Try again. Actually, like maybe what's her face? The thing. What's her face? That's the one specialist that stands when you deploy
医
her.
薬品の準備は揃いました。
Maybe she could be quite good here.
戦闘態勢に入ります。
Okay, we'll see.
無法者はどこだ。ちょっとからかってあげようっと。おらーキリスタン。問答無用。警戒態勢。
Try something. Why
窃
not?
盗人納豆5本。
Okay.
持ちこたえてください。
よーし、リオポーレント。
戦のための歌。
Oh shit.
どこに行くの？
What the fuck
窃
killed
盗に
the...
任せよ。
Okay, I have no clue what killed the right one. Was it the sniper or what? Oh, that's so fucking annoying though.
指示をお待ち。
That's so fucking annoying. That's annoying. Like I have to go back to strategy 1 then fuck this. Yeah, sure, no problemo. Oh, it has to be ranger to attack that. Oh fuck.
チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる？血がたぎる。
汝らが孤児せし部位何人も語り継ぐことかなわ
Oh, fuck off! I'll have to check what those are weak to, like these. I can't let them have this. That's basically the annoying part.
ついてきて。
Can't let them have that.
目覚めよ。
Okay, that's annoying. Nope, back to the drawing board. I can't let them have those towers. Like at all. For not even 1 second of the fight, they can't have those towers.
まだよ。
Hmm.
まだ努力が足りない。
So what's her pace again? She might be quite good here. Also maybe just have another mage. Just a mage there.
あら、私が率いなくてもいいの、ドクター。
Project Red, no? What? Yeah, Project Red. Yes.
潜
You.
入成功。
I didn't even get to positioning, but yeah, keep you for now. So what's your like? Okay, sweet. Let's have that
皆を
on her.
守る盾となろう。
Okay. And instead of you, actually, why not have Myrtle and then just have damage on like a damage dealer next to her? Yeah, trying out things till it works. Just can't let them have that. Should I let them take it and then like try to
人外では
defend it? I have no
戦
clue.
場で誰も救えない
Let's do it like I did last week, like spread them out a little bit.
みんな、助けに来たよ。ちょっとからかってあげようっと。おっ、あんたなんかに負けない。本気で行くよ。治療の準備を。
Here.
アーツユニットチャージ中。
Oh, here, no, so I can't stun him till it's like till he's actually dead. Oh, but you know what I can do? Actually, I thought about something. Okay. Oh, fuck off with that. That's so fucking annoying, though.
チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる？
いい。
指示をお待ちしています。中のお薬です。受け取ってください。
安心なさい。どんな状況でも私には見えるから。
Oh, fuck off.
わあ、本気で行くよ。プログラム
Oh,
気をプレ
immediately.
ス開始します。
And yes, I need you
誰
right
一人
here.
通すものか。
ナンジラが誇示し、
今よ、粉々になれ。
This is messing with me.
光あれ。
Okay.
イエスさ。
ああ、捕まえ。
心配無用。
本気で行くよ。
あなたのお薬です。受け取ってください。
This is gonna be tough. Need to somehow get that back, though.
目覚めよ。
何
I
か
don't
考
wanna
えがある。
recall you, position you for a second. So I can stun. Oh, he didn't get. Oh, he can't get stunned. Oh, that's kind of rough. But you.
ちょっとからかってあげようっと。敵への情けは無用よ。はい、今よ、粉々になれ。
Oh, fuck off. I can't let him take that, so how do I stop him from taking that?
よーし、ロックンロール。みんな、こっち来てや。
You motherfucker. Does he even get stunned? That's what I wanna know. No, he doesn't. Okay, so Red immediately out of the team. I thought he could get stunned. Okay, no, that's not gonna work now. That's like the killer thing I thought would work doesn't work. He can't get fucking stunned. Even in phase 1.
今回は月に見放
Ah,
され
yeah,
ちゃっ
yeah,
た
I
みたい
thought
だ
like you
ね。
could maybe stun in phase 1, but in phase 2 not. So, nope. Okay. Let me check one thing. And these bitches, like, so resistance is these, so you do have to hammer them with magic. Okay. You have to hammer them with magic, but not an AoE mage. Have you, like, you doing magic damage, you're gonna be great against them, but how do I protect?
歴々と目に合い。
Yeah, I have an idea how to protect the ones on you. Can go, shoot, go away. Okay, right again. If I can keep those alive, while also, okay, see. Just keep him alive. Might not be too hard.
無事で戻るぞ。
Actually, might not be too hard. I get a lot of DP early on.
ドクター、ここっていい景色だね。ちょっとからかってあげようっと。問答無用。みんな、こっち来て。
治療の準備を。
Okay. Huh? Base.
ターゲット、ロックオン。これが戦場というものね。アラージュ。
Okay. I'll be fucked if he deals like some special attack.
この時より秋だ。
みんな、こっち来て。初ユニット、起動します。
Oh, for fuck's sake. So he does deal AoE damage. That's. No.
ちなさい。どんな状況でも私には見えるから。
ここからは
This is
一
fucked
歩も
up.
引かない。
今よ、粉々に。
Ah, no. That won't work. Won't work. Back to the drawing board. So he does deal splash damage.
すぐ撤
But I
退し
have to let him take
ろ。ま
that.
だ間に合う。
He doesn't have a preferred target, which sucks. Just blast the nearest one. Well, I guess his preferred target are the towers. That sucks so much though. Oh, do I just let him take the first one and then retake it on my own? Like, because I know how to retake it quite easily. There is one easy way to deal with that, but it's just it's annoying. Actually fucking annoying. I need a lot of DP.
節操参る。
Okay, trial and error, trial and error. If it failed way too many times because I don't have the time to deal with this bullshit, I'll just look it up how to defeat him. Like, I'm on a tight schedule. I'll need to go sleep soon.
全員無事で戻るぞ。
ドクター、ここっていい景色だね。
Fuck. Wasn't supposed to pass. I guess you go here.
行きます。ちょっとからかってあげようっと。
This is already messy.
持ちこたえてください。
おっ、運動見よう。私の出番よ、コーレント。みんな、こっち来て。
Okay.
節操剣山。
アーツユニット、チャージ中。
Okay.
この時より秋だ。納豆ご飯。
Okay. What? What? They
援護する。
今よ、粉々にやれ。
I didn't expect that.
光あれ。
わあ、見ちゃうとこ。おっ、
ロックオン症状。
Didn't expect that. Fuck's sake. Ooh, okay, two of them. Fuck. Okay, back to the drawing board again. I can't. I have to fortify the middle fast. And yet I have no clue how to do it without compromising with something instant.
早く待機を。しんがりは任せてください。
That sucks. Also, have to fix this. So he doesn't take it like what's weird for me. I guess his splash damage took it the last time. Ah. They can't just let him pass. Makes one thing a lot easier. Okay, let's try again. I have to burst him when he's like right there then. Should have like remembered what his resistances are though.
教習オペレーターの基準は厳しいよ。私の動きについてきて。戦闘態勢に入ります。みんな、助けに来たよ。
Might not work. Or it might actually.
不法者はどこだ。
リンゴちゃん、闘志がたぎる。
いい。
持ちこたえてください。
ロックオン症状。
通すものか。
リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。ターゲットロックオン。
救急箱の用意はできています。
この辺温度が低すぎるかな。
煩悩を切り。
本気で行くよ。
え
救急箱の中のお薬です。受け取ってください。
安心なさい。アーツユニット起動します。押す。今よ、粉々にやれ。押す。
この時より
何ちらの愛我が意向にかき消された。
私の仲間を傷つけたければ、まずはこの盾に許可を取ってからにしてもらおう。
階級の女子に積もる恨みはいつか知らん。私に巡ってきたのか。私に巡る強国を削除すれば干渉倫理たり。階級設立砂に
中のお薬です。受け取ってください。
このチェーンソーで真っ二つにされたくなかったらさっさと投降しちゃって。
強国を削除すれば干潮倫理たり。
決まった。
たくあん漬け。
節操はこちらに。
私に巡って設立砂に沈みて相思未だ報いず。
They take him down?
イエスさん、私の仲間を傷つけすぎれば、まずはこの
万物を一元に収むるは奢々楽々の境地にこそあれ。
アーツユニットチャージ中。
私がついている。
え
みんな助けに来たよ。戦闘態勢に入ります。
中のお薬です。受け取ってください。
See.
私がついている。
安心なさい。どんな状
Do I
況で
need
も
to deal with that?
私には
Fuck's
見え
sake. Rough. That's so fucking rough though. Oh,
私がついている。
he goes around, round and round.
承知した。
光あれ。節操剣山。
戦のための歌。
私の仲間を傷つけたければ、まずはこの盾に許可。
見えていないとでも思って
己が存在を見
Please
せたら
stop. Fuck. Why is it so laggy all of a sudden? Come on. Stop it.
治療の準備を。高温気体力学はめちゃめちゃなんだから。
Motherfucker.
みんな助けに来たよ。
Okay, I cleared everything besides the last three. That's so fucking sad though. Yeah, that's it. That's right, that it sucks that those count, like that the little ones they infinitely spawn count as well.
ここで諦めてはい
Okay,
けない。
there's an easy solution to this which I don't wanna use. Like, there is such an easy solution if I just can get it like to the same layout, which I just don't wanna use. Yeah, they take the same amount of damage. There is such an easy solution. Let's actually see if it's gonna work with her. Probably is, because it's a bullshit one. Laser on time, it's gonna be easy. God forbid she plus young Barash dashing out with discount, that's just gonna be
遅れている子はい
disgusting.
ない？戦闘態勢に入ります。
Mm,
みんな助けに来たよ。
ATP printing in
血が
general.
たぎる。わあ、みんなこっち来て。治療の準備を。
いい
And then we start to prepare.
ボムローキリステン。
Ah,
ここは私に任せろ。
God
指
forbid.
示をお待ちしたのお薬です。受け取ってください。わあ、リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
Okay. We need more DP though.
血がたぎる。
危なーげん。
Oh fuck, they have no ammo. Oh, I hate that so much.
敵への情けは無用よね。
犯人、奴らを押しつぶせ。
指示をお待ちしていただのお薬です。受け取ってください。
火力で一気に制圧する。
だ己が存在を自ら
リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。わあ、見ちゃうところだった。
納豆ご飯。
アーツユニットチャージ中。ちょっとからかってあげようっと。
この時より秋だ。
援護する。
Okay. That's so good.
私に熱せず砂に沈めて相思
Sucks
今だ
that
報
they
い。
control the fucking towers though.
あなたのお薬です。受け取ってください。
That's getting tough to defend.
私がついている。
Shut
チ
up.
ェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる。
みんな助けに来たよ。
犯人、お前の父が込めた怒りの炎を
Works.
今こそ震え。 光あれ。
More away, please. Get away from the. Oh, he can
救
recast.
急箱の
Okay,
あ
fuck.
なたのお薬です。
I'm
受け
dead.
取ってくださ
I
い。
didn't know he can recast.
光あ
Didn't know he can fucking recast.
れ。いい位置だ。
Oh shit. I didn't know that. That's utter bullshit. I didn't know he can recast the spell. Oh, so I have to wait for him till he's like right here to cast the spell so he wouldn't cast it twice. I didn't know he can recast if you kill him too quick. I just thought like on phase 2 he
私
cast
も
it
搬送
once.
作業に入りますので援護をお願
Oh,
いします。
that's a whole other spiel now. Fuck. Okay. No, this can work if I just position better then. Oh, I went without a sword, so now it's not gonna work. I have someone with really high defenses, because basically the defense defenders are doing the best. And also, like, the only DP I get from my vanguards is also great.
血で血を
I
洗う
counts
争
quite
い
a
に
bit.
計りごと。勝つも負けるも平方家の常さ。時期を逸せず身体を見極められているなら
Can't
ま
kill
だ
him
終わりで
quickly,
はないよ。
but that's not preferable. If I keep doing that, I just shoot myself in the foot because he recast that ability. I didn't know he could do that. Okay. So excuse the instant of you. I
お
want
前
to
の
have you.
采配に対して
Let's go.
私にも意見する権利がある。
Hmm. Sorry, either up there or push it down there, like norm to the left. We are gonna see. The right side is relatively safe.
総員気合を入れろ。戦闘準備だ。
行きます。
Should position them like this though. The more I think about it.
無法者はどこだ。
ドクター、ここっていい景色だね。今よ、粉々になれ。
I actually have the healer on
持
this
ちこたえ
side.
てください。
納豆ご飯。ここからは一歩も引かない。
Start preparing.
こっち来て。おっす、あんたなんかに負けない。 わあ、みんなこっち来て。
いい位置だ。
承知。
ターゲットロックオン。
この時より
Oh, kinda shoot action. Give me a
そういう
second.
ところだった。
It's there. Bound to rid of you. Fuck's sake. What happened? Oh, did she
こ
die?
の
Fuck.
程度で止まっ
何時らが誇示せし。
了解。兄の奴らを押しつぶせ。
治療モード適用します。
Now we're kinda fucked because we are gonna come in there. Okay, this is gonna be rough. Whoosh. Yep.
私強化しろ。
安心なさい。どんな状況でも私には密漁の準備を。
What the fuck is killing her there? Yeah, I don't get that at all.
ドクター、ここっていい景色だね。
窃盗剣山。すぐに終わる。
行きます。
イエスさー、兄。お前の父が込めた怒りの炎を今こそ震え。いくつすぐに終わる。
Narrate that, please.
炎を切り捨てん。
おっす、問答無用。
万物を一元に収むるはシャシャ楽々の境地にこそあれ。
That's rough.
チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる。
すぐに終わる。
凶悪を削除すれば環境倫理たり。
Don't do that.
ド
That's
ク
rude.
ター、ここって
砂に沈みて少し未だ報いて。
Oh shit.
すぐに終わる。
Yeah, I can't deal with the trucks. That's so fucked
イエスさ
up.
ー、兄。お前の父が込めた怒りの炎を今こそ震え。
That's so fucked up. I can't deal with that. I have no clue what to do with that. Like, I can get to the last phase with the last three, but those fuckers with the cards mess me up. Like, the boss isn't even the problem, it's those little shits. Okay, what to do, what to do? Let me check. As I said, I'm on a tight schedule. It's almost 12. Wait, is it AM then,
ドクタ
right?
ー、
12
心
AM?
配しないで。私がいるわ。
Or 12 PM? I can never tell, like 12 in the night. Midnight. It's midnight. Just use that. Yeah, let me check, because I can't be bothered like to waste my time too much. Okay. Okay. It's right there. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. I moved my mic because of this bullshit. Give me a second. Fuck's sake. Move. Fish. There we go. Okay, give me a second now. I need to readjust this. As I said, I just set all of this up how certainly so a lot of stuff isn't the way it should be. Oof. I can't take that off. Give me a second. Oh, sorry. Those sounds. There we go. I have to fix my mic a little bit. Come on. Mike, don't be a bitch. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Great. Now I have to put that back on. Come on. There we go. Sorry about that. Now just a couple screws to keep this in place. Okay, there we go, fixed it. Now just reposition it the way it was. Which is a hassle in on itself. Like, here I take it, yeah, that's gonna work. Okay, now here. Oh, that's like getting so hot in here. Yeah, let's see like how people do it, because that's like such a pain. Okay, there we go. No way you can do it with only that. Like, I don't believe that. By her. You what? Wait, how? What? That's an interesting strategy. Wait. Okay. Okay, wait. Let me like look at this for a while. Okay, so actually interesting. So yeah, like 2 DP. Well, not printers, not both don't need to be printers, but like just 2 guys for DP, which is like basically for me. Yes, let's have Saga in there and Myrtle. Yes. That's so interesting though. But you can do it with not even a full squad. Okay, so okay, Gravon for to tank on the DP, 2 guards, I take that. Guards, can I like quick select them please? I know. Guards, I need someone to like take on the damage, which is Gravon. Where have I? Did I ever upgrade Gravon to E1? Yes, I actually did. Okay, maybe just this. Just using that here. Or should I go for the longer lasting one? Nah. Okay, guard, tank, but a defense tank, 2 healer, so now you want melee, actually 2 tanks, 1 healing tank, okay, so 2 supports, 2 tanks, a mage, but an AoE mage. And let's see,
敵の弱
this is
点は
actually
もう全
interesting.
部把握してる。行くぞ。皆を守る盾となろう。
Healing tank.
すべての害悪は私が振り払おう。
Basically, tank is the 2 supports and an AoE mage. I already put the AoE mage in, so yeah.
新たな
You
データを
and
パッケージにビルドしました。
you.
いつでも行けますよ。
And also for some reason, I guess like she is strong as fuck. Who counts it? Okay, let's see how if this is gonna work. Give me a second. Position. Yeah, like that, okay.
節操が出る。
Basically, you position
無法者はどこだ。
that and
ドク
this.
ター、ここっていい景色だね。
This is so tough with 1 monitor. Eh? Oh, actually, wait, that could work. That's an interesting way to look at it. Okay. Ooh, but won't that work? Fuck. Okay, let's have it like this. I need to be able to keep track if everything is working. I'll need to open Twitch on my PC. Give me a second. Okay. Okay, there. Now I need to open this here. The manager. Hopefully all is going well. Let's see if you can beat it this way. Like, actually, that's kind of sick if you can. Okay, give me a second. I'm being less bothered about anything. Means so people don't like this. Okay, I trust this. Oh yeah. Okay.
煩悩を切り捨てん。
いいな。
We have you here.
本気で行くよ。
Have you here.
私に続け。
Eh? Mhm. Okay. You have your tank right here. Healer and mage. Oh fuck.
ここからは一歩も引かない。ロックオン症状。
アーツユニットチャージ中。みんな、こっち来て。
Oh lava, I forgot how lava how expensive lava actually is. Jesus Christ. That's tough as fuck. Okay. I can't see anything right now. Let me check stuff. That sounds good. So why can't I just... a second. There we go. Much better. Okay. He only has one. Here, take it.
Yes, sir.
Eh? Oh, you just placed that. I see. I forget how beefy that thing gets. Eh? Eh? Look it. What died? Oh, I see.
ちゃうところだった。みんなこっち来て。私はあなたの影。
Didn't he get rid of both? What's going on with the game? Just get rid of both of them? Eh? That's gonna be tough. Eh? Eh? Beast here still nope. Beast. Just keep completing darling. This is rough. This is... Why is that beast so strong? Okay. So how does that go? Once afflicted? Move? Can you replace that? Give me a second. Eh?
しくね。
Hmm? Oh, this sucks quite a bit. For fuck's sake. Ew.
援護する。
That messed up for everything.
This is
getting rough. No clue. Okay, I'll have to think about this later on, like how does this actually work. Okay, once he passes, you do that, you place that there.
チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる？
Fuck's sake.
こっちはあなたの影。
I can't call them to die there. Okay, but now, okay. Now I know this is doable. I just need some different characters. Now I know how the mechanics works. In cards it is on to OP if I'm perfectly honest. Oh, that's so sick though. Just hold them there. Okay, that's so fucking sick. Okay, got it. Got it. Know how to do it now. Needed to learn firsthand. Okay, good. Second. Okay, did that break? Nope. Yeah, like it's gonna work just because of how strong and OP her
ここで
beast
諦
is.
めてはいけない。
Okay. And it might work if I just throw bodies. Let's go. Yes.
お前の采配に対しては私にも意見する権利がある。
皆さんの戦い方をしっかり勉強させていただきます。
Okay, yes. Let's go. Okay. Go.
一緒に行きましょう。戦闘態勢に入ります。みんな助けに来たよ。はい、血がたぎる。
セットキャンザン。
リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
承知し
See how much I remember.
ロックン症状。誰一人通すものか。
リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。アーツユニットチャージ中。
Shoot, he has more shots than bargained for.
私はあなたの影。最適な不足の果たし。押す。血がたぎる。
援護する。
指示はあるかしら。
心配無用だ。アーチ構え。
みんなこっち来て。
前に進むぞ。強化しろ。その名に誓って。
初期化治療プロセス開始します。みんなこっち来て。最適な特命を果たし
すぐに終わる。
決まったか。アンジェラが突死しブイル。何人も語り継ぐことかなわ。
問答無用。
この程度で止まると思うな。
初期化完了しました。
今だ。奴らを抑える。ここからは一歩も引かない。治療の準備を。
リンゴちゃん今日もよろしくね。
私の後ろへ。
ご集団へ我が同胞たちよ。状況はどうした。
心配無用だ。
おっ、あんたなんかに負けない。アーツユニットチャージ中。
He's gonna do that again. I fucked up.
最適な不足。
Okay, this is not fine. This is fucked.
私がついている。了解。今だ。前に進むぞ。
チェーンソーのうなり声が。
アンジェラが突死しブイル。何人も語り継ぐことかなわ。
最適な布陣。
Okay, fuck. I fucked it up.
我が同胞たちよ。
I didn't time that properly. Okay. Also, I could have damaged him. Okay, I see one thing where I could have damaged him even more. Okay. I know it. I can do this with the current setup easily. Just don't need to be a fucking moron. When all's gonna be good. I just can't allow him to cast that one again and we'll be fine.
一緒に来てくれるの？
Let's go. This is gonna be fine.
Up
up there. Don't lag game, please.
行きます。みんな助けに来たよ。
Okay.
指定の座標に到着。本気で行くよ。あんたなんかに負けない。
いいな。
歩も引かない。
リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。アーツユニットチャージ中。
イエスサー。
はい、問答無用。私はあなたの影。うわ、みんなこっち来て。
最適な不足のをかけて。
指示はあるかしら。
ん
始めるぞ。
Engage.
不法者はどこだ。治療の準備を。
うわ、みんなこっち来て。
油揚げ。
Ja, ik zal je doen.
世相に任せよ。
救急箱の用意はできています。プログラム治療プロセス開始します。私はあなたの影。
最適な布陣をした。状況は。
うわ、本気で行くよ。
躊躇している子供魂は通用しない。
おっす、あんたなんかに負けない。
男女は我が恩敵なり。はた岩老物に過ぎぬのか。
治療の準備を。私から逃げられると。みんなこっち来て。初期化完了しました。
躊躇している暇はない。
指示をお待ちしています。
誰一人通すものか。チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる。害虫だ。諦めるな。
みんなこっち来て。ここにしようっと。うわ、見ちゃうところだった。
諦めるな。状況は最適な布陣をした。
おっす、あんたなんかに負けない。
私の後ろへ。諦めるな。アーチ構え。節操剣山。
たくあん漬け。
あ、節操はこちらに。
持ちこた。
ようこそ。この力あなたのために尽くそう。状況は
There we go.
今だ。この程度で止まると思うの。了解。
みんな助けに来たよ。
決まったか。男女は我が恩敵。はた岩老物に過ぎぬのか。
この程度で止まると思うの。
いい場所ね。問答無用。
There we go. Okay, so how it needs to be done and worked my way around it. Let's go. Oh yeah, there's no story after this. Fuck, I forgot. Obsession, is it? This is your obsession. No, I don't want to skip. What's wrong with an obsession? I don't care if it's irrational, meaningless, or futile. When I make up my mind to do something, I do it. Why do you think we fight? Those empty platitudes of yours. Did you think they weren't a form of obsession too? Why are each of us here, if not for our own obsessions? A shot rings out, however, the target was not Anduin. Before he realized it, his gun had left his hand. But he feels at ease, for his gun will forever remain in Laterano. He may never say it, but how can anyone help but love Laterano? Those peaceful days, those joyful times, those happy moments. But because of this love, he has had regrets, guilt, shame, and doubts. He may never become a true Lateran, but in this moment when he thinks about his gun staying here forever, at this very moment under the glare of the faces looking at him, a kind of peace floats to the surface like a bubble, then pops. He walked 10,000 miles on the path of faith and doubt, from one path to the next. He thought he was wandering the wilderness far from his roots, but perhaps this was not true. In more ways than one. He whispered a word of gratitude. No one will ever hear it, not in the past, present or future, but it was enough. Finally, I thought maybe you had dozed off. Come on, cut me some slack, it's hard finding a good sniping vintage point. This is it, Anduin, hands up. Here, out of obsession. Watch out! He exploded himself. How does he still have enough strength left for arts? How could one find salvation alone? No, not salvation, but a life with dignity. You come before me because your sense of justice, and arrived here because of mine. It comes to myth, to obsession, to the ultimate futile crossing. The path was always beneath my feet. Why do we place our hopes on salvation? What have we done if is not for the sake of salvation, but to save ourselves? Have you come to your senses, Anduin? Then look me in the eye. I felt like I was shooting a target at me. I walk my own path. Whether this is my mission or not, I must thank you, Fiammetta. You're welcome, and be sure to tell your friends out of this epiphany at your funeral. About this epiphany. As for right now, I'm afraid it's not yet time for that. There's no use for him. Don't blow up one of our support beams. We need to go. Oh, that... I knew it. I knew it. It was him. The explosion was approved. I personally submitted the application and stamped it myself. Oren, why you... What are you doing, Oren? Is this what you came to do? Well, cat's out of the bag. Go, Anduin. I'll find you later. Fiammetta, Mostima. Perhaps we'll meet again. Wheresoever that may be, let us hold on to our obsessions, for as you say, they are why we exist. Please, miss, I must ask you to come down from the signboard. I'll have to call the guards if you don't comply. But while we're at it, I just have to know. How on terra did you get there with a wheelchair? Ah, where there's a will, there's a way. A dust cloud, another explosion. There's been too many of those lately. It's starting to seem more like a fireworks show than a conference. Excuse me, could you give me a hand? Sometimes it's easier to get up than to get down. So she actually sniped him. That's sick. Is the conference still going on? You must be joking. What is wrong with Laterano crisis management? That explosion damaged my collection. I demand an explanation. The Lateran bells are ringing for the first time in 1,000 years? Was this prepared by His Holiness as a special welcome to us? Being with you barbarians is too much to bear, if not for my respect for His Holiness side. Tell the cook to prepare dinner. I refuse to attend another Lateran banquet. And these people really bring change. Most of them are opportunists as best. Yes, this is something that only Laterano can do. Laterano, the city of miracles, forever fair and just. Your Holiness, I will pray for us. Rare to see you so nervous, Weevil. I'm too old for parlor tricks. All I can do is keep walking as far as I can. Your Holiness, the broadcast is ready. Thank you. Let my words and deeds honor my name and title. Yada yada blah blah blah. Greetings, honored guests. I am Evangelist Chad the 11th, and I welcome you on behalf of Laterano. We are facing a great challenge, one that threatens not just Laterano but all nations across Terra. As you know, our countries are built on the backs of nomadic cities. Indeed, the advent of such cities established the very concept of the modern nation state. In the past, the state was simply a gathering of people of similar lifestyles, huddled together for safety in the face of a catastrophe. National borders were simply whatever lies within their sights. This all changed with the birth of nomadic cities. As into the human condition, conflict began to arise as these states interacted with each other. Perhaps even the word conflict is an understatement. I saw the fall of Gorm with my own eyes. The capital of the world fell overnight, armored battleships went silent, and the old vanguard of Gorm was reduced to ash. But it was more than Gorm that fell that night. It was the fall of civilization itself. All the might of Gormish Emperor and his legions could not save the empire that once stood proudly at the center of all lands. What then could possibly preserve our own civilization? What the people of Terra had painstakingly built, piece by piece, under the dark cloud of catastrophe? Laterano gave much for the war that engulfed the entire continent. Our messengers are because both the wildernesses and the royal courts, building Laterano's reputation. The Sancta heard your calls for peace, but our lands had seen too many shades of this so-called peace brewing in the dark corners of castles, palaces, and tents. We've seen the breath of secrets meant only for the benefits of a selected few that lie in wait to undermine peace and order when last expected. The old wars of conquest might be a distant memory, but in their place we have tactic understanding and secret dealings that determine the fates and life of nations from out of sight. Today, though, revelations have come. It is my hope that the process of building peace be transparent from the very start, that we will all reject secret agreements between the few. There are questions that anyone who does not cling to the past, anyone who is concerned about the future of this land should be asking. How do we ensure the survival of civilization? How many people are endangered when peace is threatened? What does safety for one country mean for the safety of other countries? Civilization is key to survival. Peace is something to be shared with others, not hoarded for oneself. As such, I call for the establishment of an accord of mutual assurance between nations. We have far more common interests than many would imagine. Terra must stand together, or fall together. Evangelista 11th speech on March 18, 1099, later known as the Lateran Declaration, is quoted on the first page of every edition of the International Summit Handbook. What? That's it? Oh, but we don't have epilogue, right? There must be an epilogue, right? 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 There just must be. Come on. Oh, there we go. Yep. Okay, but let me just check this. There we go. Do that. Let's upgrade this loss. Already the epilogue, I just need a titsy tiny break, please. There we go. Might use him eventually, God knows, maybe. Yeah, sure. Nothing, shame. Oh, Bakari. You already have you, though, darling. I also want to check one thing. There we go, it's all coming together. Okay. Actually, a 5-star. Cute. Hey, cute. Ooh.
正義の道は暴挙の使徒により断たれた。我が主よ、復讐と悪意の名のもと
I'm
に
scared of
弱
your
き者を
way
導
of
きたまえ。
speaking. Mapland. What do you do, Mapland? You seem scary. He's a guard, but her spell is infinite duration. Oh, he's a lord. Oh, like Silver Ash or what? Yes. Oh, that's so fucking sick though. Oh, okay. I might use Lapland at some point. That's sick. Okay, let's finish the event though. Next stages we might try tomorrow, but never have time. The Iris fiends outside of Ecclesiarch Vento are gentle in the breeze. They rustle like a farewell, like soft song. I was treating this like a holiday in Laterano. I never thought something like this would happen. Kirag is a theocracy too, so why couldn't we have done this? Laterano is much more influential. The Legati were own part of the Apostles' plan. We simply don't have that sort of foundation. Second. Influence, huh? It's only after leaving Kirag that I learned how troublesome influence can be. Pretty amazing how Enciores managed to negotiate with our neighboring countries all on his own. Ah, Silver Ash. My boy, you can't escape him, he's mentioned everywhere. The Saint's influence is on the rise too, we have our own advantages. But do you really think that what the Lateran Pope is talking about is possible? I don't know. I can't imagine a world where all the nations are so tightly entwined with one another. It sounds like a dream or maybe a nightmare, but no one can ignore that miracle that happened that day, or the Pope's speech. Is Laterano really a blessed city? What did the Sancta think of all this, Hazel? Huh? Well, it was stunning. Figured as much. Apparently the bell has not rung for thousands of years. So what will happen to Laterano now? Perhaps not all that much, from what I know of the Laterans, or maybe it's the same everywhere. Turning point in history don't always seem to so important at the time, but we do perceive the changes that change is happening, and we'll take up our own duties and responsibilities. Well said, brother. You can leave us here. We have a car on the way. Thank you. No problem. Cardinal Weevil is at the hospital not far from here. I'll be reporting back to her directly. Please give her our thanks. As long as you're satisfied, those were her instructions. Nothing gets past her, huh? Hey, can you take a photo of me and my husband? Sure. Oh, wait, that was her husband. Oh, no. Didn't know that. How is that? You're a pretty good photographer. Thanks. You're welcome. And then leave. Back to Kirag. Say, Fiammetta, do you feel like your steps are heavier than usual? Where's this coming from? You don't feel a weight on your shoulders after what His Holiness said? Get to the point. Well, I'm thinking I'm due for a career change. I'm not really cut out for a job with too much responsibility. And you seem like just the girl to take my... in your dreams. Good afternoon. Long time no see, Hazel. It's only been 2 weeks. You're in a mission? Nerand on behalf of Cardinal Weevil, I was just about to report back to her. This is my final task in Laterano. Not bad. Once you see the world, do you realize how boring this place is? There aren't as many great deserts out there, but life is about more than just enjoyment, don't you think? So, you're going to meet with Weevil? Where is she? Sevenus Central Hospital. Let's go together then, we're headed the same way. Yeah, I figured. We are back here. You made up your mind. Yes, I have. I thought you'd need to mull it over a little longer. I just felt that I can't be the only one standing here while everyone else has already taken the next step. And I have nothing to add. I'm glad you accepted. It's wonderful to have someone like you join us, times being what they are. I knew you'd be here, Vivo. How did you? We ran into a zone. The emissaries from Kirak have reached their destination. Good work. But don't leave just yet. I've got another task I could use your presence for. Understood? See you next week, my man. See ya. Have you decided to join the 7th Tribunal? I'm already on the job. It won't be easy over there after this conference. Don't you think we're a match made in heaven, though? I suppose. Oh, choosing your paths is about time for me to think about what I can do too. Speaking of, I was just talking to Fiametta about quitting my job as a regatta. Too much trouble? I mean, with no man, I can already see the trouble waiting in the future. But you're not getting away that easily, Mostima. You answer to me now. Oh. Here's your first job. Bring this letter to A. Can I say no? Nope. Deliver it to her personally. Unemployment is sounding more appealing by the second. Wait with it, with the lame excuses. And there's my own taskmaster. You won't give up. How can you be so sure? Don't pretend that you don't need this job. You're looking for an answer, aren't you? I'm not Tendonian. I didn't say you were, but you have a choice to make about who you are. And to find that answer, one must have journeyed far enough. So, how does it feel to be seen right through, Mostima? Sounds like you don't even need a hero to... This is my own path, then. You shouldn't follow me, Fiametta. You think the world revolves around you? We just happen to be taking the same road. I have his gun. If he still sees himself as a Sancta, he'll be back for it. Then he'll pay for what he did. And you'll help me. Fine. By the way, the history that were caught in the city has been set free. That is Holiness' will. His mercy is none of my business. I thought you might say something like that. Oh, and you'll be dispatched to Rose Islands under the agreement with the Notorial Hall through the 5th Tribunal. You mean the pharmaceutical company that Mostima and Lemuel work part-time at? Where's this coming from? Vivian wants to deepen our cooperation. You're as good as anyone for the role. Yo, that's so sick. Plus, we'll have a good track record with them. You should be well supported. Alright. Oh, by the way, I have some really good news for you. You get to choose from one of the 3 codenames for your next mission. We really have to keep up this farce now that you're... I didn't read that. We only use temporary names in the first place because there's no really role for keeping tabs on her. Have enough of these monthly name changes. Didn't you like Shimmering Vigil? What was it when you said they've finally come up with a decent name? Shut up. Hey, nice flowers. Hate to break it to you, but the tradition of changing your title has become a rule unto itself. Just accept it. Here are your choices: Void Gourmet, Wasteland Pilot, or Dawn Destroyer. Dawn Destroyer. Man, your tastes are so easy to guess. I told you to shut up already. So they'll be working. Oh, that's so sick. Actually, fucking. You're awake? Luck has really not been on my side lately. What's wrong? Getting bed sores from too much lying down? No, forget it. I said anything. Diesel? I wanted him to see what happens to those who come close to betraying Laterano. Stop bullying the kid, Vivian. Are you implying that I'm not young myself? Sorry. You're no longer a Gatos. That's the price I must pay then. But you're still my subordinate. It's a heavy one. You're all big tongue, Corinne. Let's see what you learned in Victoria. Does that mean you need me to do things my way? Remember that question you asked? I can answer it now. I have no interest in being a woman of integrity, but I respect those who have worked hard for their title. Well, I can't argue with that. It was intended for me as well. Of course. Treasure the opportunity you've been given with Cecilia. Don't ever let know what influence she will have on Laterano. Let me know. Okay, you don't want her returning here? If I didn't, why would I waste time crafting an identity for her? Other than, well, compassion and the fact that she still has potential value that overweights her risks. Trust me, there's no harm in getting this sort of candid promise. I understand. No need to be so nervous. I'm simply expressing Laterano's sincerity. If you two ever get tired of traveling, Laterano will be here. The doors shall be open. Come in. Federico? Cardinal Vivo here are the past 2 years of records regarding the activities for Regatus Oren Argiolas. Thank you, Executor Federico. Just in case. There's reason to believe that Executor Richel may be his accomplice. Should I summon him? No need, he only claimed to have been tricked by an old classmate. Now, won't he, Oren? Remind me never to pick a fight with you again. I'll let Richel be. For now, that is. I would like to speak with him through you when it's convenient. You don't have a problem with that, do you? No, not at all. Then the two of them have been dealt with for the moment, Executor Federico. Hold on, Federico. What is it? I've been thinking, it couldn't have been easy to deduce that it was Fioria who met with the Sarkas just from a few sentences in a journal. Why were you so obsessed? Who were you seeking? Arturia. Arturia? Huh? Arturia? A wanted criminal? What exactly is your relationship with her? A distant relative. Seriously, man? If I could stand right now, I'd be dragging you to the nearest bar. I don't have time. You do, because I happened to run into an infamous fugitive years back by the name of Arturia. Wait, calm down, Weevil. I wasn't looking for her, it was coincidence. Seriously, I like to think of myself as a veteran, but just thinking back on that experience sends a shiver down my spine. Where did you see her? 3 years ago, in Alphanian. Oh, that's like future story potential. Let's go, Arturia. Who is Arturia? Mr. Azon! Cecilia! Rachel! The paperwork is in order. She's now free to leave Laterano. Thank you, Rachel. Just doing my job. You know where you're going, right? Well, we'll meet up with Federico and join a company by the name of Daniel under a cooperation agreement. Apparently it's more convenient this way since we're spending a lot of time outside. Yo, so Rhodes Island will be actually protecting both the ground and like Azon and working with Yameta aside from Mostima and who else? Was it both Mostima and Oemoen that worked for Rhodes Island? Like part-time? That's so sick! Yo, welcome child, have a nice life. Well, it's nice we are allowed to give you honestly, cause stuff is going down, crazy things are happening. Good, I've already contacted them. But you're still an executor of the Notori home. Mission will be issued to you for Rhodes Island when it's inconvenient for you to return. That said, I have a hunch that your journey with her will go smoothly. You might find what you're looking for sooner rather than later. And my hunches are always right. Thanks? I'll be going then. Goodbye, Cecilia. Bye-bye, Mr. Rachel. Yikes, I'm getting a hunch that something's bad gonna happen. Hey, give me a second. Fixing some stuff. Rachel is an eccentric one too. Hey, wait! How did you know that we're looking for something? What's wrong, Mr. Reason? Nothing. Is there anything else you want to say before we go? The ground lets go of the young Sancta's hand and walks to the center of the flower field. I'm leaving Laterano, Mama. But I'm not running away. I'm gonna find Papa on my own and tell him what you said. I wanna see the outside world for myself. I wanna see Kazdam. I'm happy, Mama, now, just like before. Please watch over me. Can I pick a white flower? Of course, child. Thank you. You want to take this flower? Mm-hmm. Fresh flowers won't last long. I can press it for you. Will you teach me? I'll learn it for myself. Thanks, Mr. Hazel. Huh? I'm the one who should be thanking you. Is that? Oh, fuck's sake. Everyone is free, apparently. Katya, are you really coming with me? Of course. Oh, don't do that. I was thinking you could stay here. But Terana doesn't have what I'm looking for. What is it, Katya? Excuse me, that was out of line. But Did you just smile? Not to say that you don't normally, it's just that well, something seems different. For many years I thought we walked alone in the wilderness. I was arrogant and immature. Did you hear the old man's speech? I heard the second half when it woke me up. It was being broadcast all over the city loudly. Evangelista, the patron saint of sacrifice and unity, perhaps he will go even further than the 10 who took that name before him. What a grand yet fragile vision. But one upon which I offer my blessings. What did you learn that day? It's not important, Patya. Not so important anyway. Even if there is no reward waiting at the end of the journey, the fact of continuing onwards is itself carrying the torch. Therefore, I will continue onwards. We do not trade the blessings for blessings, nor for pity. We walk the path that we believe in, because it is the only way to live with dignity, is it not? We should depart, guide, for the sun sets. Let us go, my brothers and sisters. Even he found his path. The girl of mixed blood sees the leader take the first step. The setting sun illuminates the hair on his head like a crown. She recalls the stories of the saints that her mother would tell her, and the word that her mother's placed on so much emphasis on. She does not fully understand its meaning or its symbolism. For some reason, though, it comes to mind when she sees that faraway figure. Martyr. Yo. What are you looking at, Cecilia? Nothing. The sunset is beautiful. The girl looks about her, at the flowers, at the church, at the statue in the bell tower, so far away now. She takes the young Sancta's hand, and the two of them begin to walk into the distance. Her steps are slow, but she does not look back, because the only way to go is forward. Okay, a fucking beautiful story. Yo, that's so good. That gave me like the chills. Yo, nice. And we lead all leads back, like all roads lead back to Rhode Island. Oh, hi Luna, you came at the perfect time. Like just to see me off to sleep, cause I'm finished for the day. How are ya? Did you have fun with whatever you were doing? Hopefully nothing naughty. Wait, for what? What is there to wait at? Did I do the what? Did I do the what? Yeah, we are done. Oh, let me get my mineral water. All is done. Yep, I need it, counts it. That's the only thing I had to burst down the boss was Silver Ash. And even then I can only do it once because of how long his skill takes to like recharge. So I looked into a way to beat it with Countsit and it's like fucking easy because her bloody monster is, well, a monster. What was it? Her mechanical, not mechanical, just her spine, like her arts, whatever. I still wanna do, like, where is it called? Where is it? What is it called? It's a Dark Knight story, right? I wanna do this one. I won't inderdaad, because I take it gives you more insight on Countsit. And Countsit is like... She scares the living hell out of me. And like, I only heard little bits and pieces of her, like, about her story throughout, like, the main story. So I wanna, like, see, or better said, read more about her. you're gonna have a bad time reading it. Probably not. I'm probably still gonna enjoy it. No matter like how, if it's like, cause Dark Knights is usually sad, like W story was fucked up. I finished it entirely. And I did some of the X stages. Like, this story was fucked up. But I know that these are like... what is it called? Like, these are, well, counterparts to the like main story. Where like the Rhode Islands is going for, well, fighting for good, let's say it like that. Meanwhile, these are just tragic stories. But I mean, even some of these have some fucked up stories, like Twilight of Malmonde. Like, the entire setting is fucked up, the city is fucked up. I still haven't finished most of these. Oh, who is Rio is here? Oh, that's so sick. That's so fucking sick. I haven't played this one. Need to finish this one. But my 2-6. Great Chief, I think I also need to finish this one as well. Yep, need to finish that one. Maybe for a moment because I got bored of the mechanic of the towers. Oh, the problem, did I finish that one? Nope, I still need to, so I'll have some cleaning up to do on my own. This we finished, that's with, what's his face, the thing that blows up, like Pompeii. And this one I finished, I just need to do the X stages. Or actually I think I did all of them, not all of them, I'm still missing 2. There is still some stuff I need to do. Yeah, kinda don't need to finish the stories at all, I just need to play the stages, because I did read the stories like on my own, because I was interested in like what each one does, what happens in it. The ones I'm actually quite interested in reading like the whole way through are Dark Knight stories, because like it gives you more insight on characters. As I said, I want to know more about Countsit, because Countsit freaks the hell out of me. She's just scary. Like just the fact that that fucking monster she uses is her bloody spine. And it's so fucking OP. She's an old hug, yes. But you would wish that she's your ally, for sure. Because if she was your enemy, you know you are fucked. Like, remember, what's that? I can talk about it because I played it. What's that reunion? Well, not leader, but one of the, like, commanders called? Crown Slayer, yes. Remember how Countsit didn't Crown Slayer with one move? Yeah, Crown Slayer. Yes, Ludmila. Remember like how Countsit nonchalantly just one, well, not one punch, but one shot the bitch. I don't remember like what's her praise line, like I don't remember how she calls upon the monster, she just says one word. What was it, like hunt or something? That thing just goes wild. Lord. Yeah, Red was there as well, yeah, but Red didn't do anything. She didn't need to. Okay, you said check Discord, give me a second. Oh, also my... everything hurts so bad. I wanna scream. Chapter 7, Chapter 8, break the ice, near might be. Oh sheesh. Ay. Does it have the new event
の間の安ら
like
ぎを
in there as well? What was it guide ahead? Nope, I don't see it. I was kinda interested in like how long this was as well. We check. Yeah, but I probably gonna have fun with that. I'm gonna be fun. Also, I need to farm up some more, of the event tokens because I wanna buy the, what's it called? I wanna buy the furniture, I wanna buy the entire set to have it. I think I saved up enough. Yeah, easily. Yep.
このふわふわ絶対気持ちいいよね。
Just saying like Project Red is OP, Starman's OP. Like, right now for me, like more, if I, like how I would think lore-wise. Like at the top you of course have the fucking like leader of Reunion right now, which what's her face again? Tamura, right? She is probably bloody OP as fuck. Like Count City strong, probably not as strong as Tamura. But still a threat. Like Blaze is fucking OP. Just because of the nature of her ability, because it's fucking fire. And fire like deals like it destroys a lot of things. It deals lasting damage. But I mean, Frost Nova was strong as fuck as well, but yeah, her arts just killed her, outright killed her. So what do you know, like maybe all of these strong characters are gonna kill themselves, you never know. I only like to change a dormitory. Nope, not changing that one, not changing that one, not changing that one, maybe changing this one. Even though it's nice. Fuck. I guess let's change this one for now. Yeah, I'm gonna buy these soon. For now, yeah, give me those layout. Like a sick launch. Angel with the rifle, let's go. Actually, yeah, this is a shotgun, but why do angels have firearms to begin with? That's kinda fucked up. Well, about to not live. Ay. But yeah, I think I'm not gonna like do anything more for the day because I accomplished what I wanted, which is actually finish the event. It actually had a quite a nice resolution. I'll spend the stamina anyway later, but just farming the tokens. But I can do that on my own, I also have to use these. I'll just do that on my own. I just wanted to finish the event on stream. Excuse me, I'm eating some chocolate, it's delicious. Like if I do the X stages, I do them. Like my only goal was to finish the story, because that's the only thing I was interested in. That's the main thing I was here for. As I said, I actually liked the story quite a bit. It ended like Not unexpected, not totally unexpected, but yeah, some things didn't went as I thought they would go.
束の間の安らぎを。
They can be fun, but you know me, I just can't be bothered most of the time. Like, if I ain't gonna learn something new out of them, like about the world of the hero stuff, I can't be bothered. Like, if I get to them, I get to them. You're missing? No, I'm not. I'm telling you, no, I'm not. Because the fun for me is reading fun stories. Except if it's like a shooter like Apex, there the fun is like just killing everyone. Also, we're missing the sweet OP. Ah. You're telling me that like I would use the OP for anything besides like just converting it into Originite. Or random, whichever this one is. Random, yeah. But I would use it for anything else. Like when I play League, that's the only game I'm interested in skins. If I get them, I get them. If I don't, yes. Alright, my team is coming along nicely. I need to power them up a little more, and then I'll probably be able to continue the main story. Wait, where were we? Here? No? Nope, nope. Here. Nope. Where were we? Actually, episode 7, right? Yeah, episode 7, yes. I haven't done with this. This is my main goal now. Like, I just want to continue the main story whenever I can. There's a silver skin and I'll probably prefer the original one. Let's see. Nah, I don't mainly prefer the original one. This one only thing going for it is this. I want this. That's the only thing I want, like this little, how do you call those? Not container, but like bag. That's the only thing I want. Also, I still have a squad. Remember this just to annoy concept clause. Yeah, cute, like kitty. I need to play with my cats more while I'm still here. Like I've been working too much and just don't have the time to like play with them. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have some like free time just to enjoy my time with them. Some of my cats are way too much. But yeah, that's probably gonna be it. I'm just gonna do some more stuff on my own, yeah. Just finish this on my own and just have an enjoyable time. So yeah, it's been 3.5 hours already. Like, just clearing 3 stages took way longer than I thought it would. But some was quite enjoyable. I don't wanna like talk about the story or anything because you haven't played it, right? I mean, you have played the stages but not listened to the story. No, I checked the event music. No. Like, if you ask me right now, I couldn't tell you like what the music from the event was. I listened to it, but I actually don't remember it. You didn't read the story. You should. It's actually quite good. One of the better ones. Like, not better per se, just like a defined story. It has a beginning, a middle point, and an end, and you just go through it. And it's actually quite good. You learn some stuff, you learn some fucked up stuff as well, but interesting stuff. You are left with more questions than answers at the end, but still in a good way. Because the main story has a resolution. Yeah, that's why I won't talk about it at all. You just go and read it, then after you like finish it, we can discuss it. Because it actually gave me some questions about, especially Laterano, which are like interesting to debate. I guess. Yeah, it's a good event. You unlock chocolate. Chocolate is like the cure for my depression, if I had depression. Yeah, Mona, you go ahead and do the story, read the story as soon as you can, and then we're gonna talk about it. But I'm gonna leave it here. But I'm tired as fuck, I told you, I've been working the whole fucking day. It's 1 AM. I wanna scream, my body is screaming. So yeah, have a nice night. I'll see you next time. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Have a nice whatever it is. Bye bye.